Behold the king of queers. On your knees, Dave. I mean, get on your knees. Batista will suck on Triple H's dick. Open up your mouth and swallow it quick. Batista loved the taste of my prick, and he wanted me to give it to him late one night. So I opened my mouth, didn't put up a fight. I let it inside. Let Dave Batista just ride. Open up your mouth, Dave, I'll suck my prick. Triple H wants that cock inside of my mouth. Batista, will you please suck on it quick? He tasted his cum, and it tasted good. And I was erect as my vein starts to spike. And Dave Batista swallowed me into the night. Dave took my prick, and he didn't let up one trip. Batista, will you suck on my big prick? Open up your mouth as my cum starts to drip. Ah! I gotta shout out the man, the myth, and the legend, J.D. Garrow. J.D. Garrow, some of the best WWE theme covers around. Some of the best stuff around. No doubt, hands down, nothing to it, man. This guy is a beast with WWE covers. He's always on the ball and everything else. Let me see if I can get Jake DeMarco on here. What's up, guys? Welcome to Out of Nowhere, episode 147. I'm ready to go. Some shit's going down tonight, brother. Shit's going down tonight. Shut the fuck up, Skype. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable.
God damn. I tried calling Jake. I don't know what's going on, man. Something's up with Skype or something or other. But what's up? We'll get it squared away in about 2 seconds, I bet. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody everywhere. Hope you guys are drinking tonight, having a good time. What a fucking day, man. We're about to get finally some good weather out here. We really need some goddamn good weather, man. I'm so sick of this stuff. The Wrestlemania rumors are flying, as despite whatever you think about the build and everything else, the fact of the matter is the hype is coming. The hype train is coming, and it's very real. And it's just boiling up, man. It's boiling up. It's boiling up. It's building up. It's just it's got people fired up finally, you know? And I'm happy about that. But the bottom line is, this is Out of Nowhere, episode 147. Connor from Kayfabe and Jake DeMarco going to be here. And let's get it started, man. I don't know, grab a coffee, whatever you got to do. Did you watch NXT tonight, everybody? It was pretty nice tonight, I thought. It's okay. I actually missed the very end, unfortunately, because I got busy with a bunch of shit. And there's a lot of rumors. A lot of rumors to talk about, a little bit of shade, people bitching and moaning all over the place. There's a lot of shit to talk about. We're going to get into it. We're going to get wet. Let's go. fucking week to week. Scream and shout, we are told to shut our mouths. No more lies, thorn in your eye. We're all together. This is war, out of nowhere. 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 McMahon, you like it, Vince McMahon? You like it, Vince McMahon? This is war, out of nowhere. This is war, out of nowhere. This is war, out of nowhere. Roger, that is hot in the chat.
Let's beast with Recon, bruh.
Let's beast with Recon,
Let's beast with Recon, bruh.
Let's beast with Recon, bruh. Let's beast with Recon, bruh. Let's beast with Recon, bruh. Let's beast with Recon, bruh. Shake the Marco. It's all about Jake and how he tells it. It's all about Jake. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to do another one of those. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. My voice is fucked, if you can't tell by that shit. It's like I'm fucking dying to fucking do something. But welcome into the show, Jake DeMarco and Connor from OK Fail. I just realized I hadn't had them muted, so none of that music sound that I was trying to trigger probably
Let's
worked.
beast with Recon, bruh.
Can you guys hear these sounds?
Nothing yet.
Oh,
No,
fuck.
not yet.
It's because I had you guys not muted. Fuck. Oh, let's play some more sounds, everybody. What's up to the chat? How you guys doing? You guys want to talk to each other, though. That will trigger the sounds for you. What's up, Chatty Poo? Finger it out. Finger it out. Mojo Rawley essentially stealing Lars Sullivan's gimmick. It's very weird. Lars Sullivan has stolen... Mojo Rawley, rather, has stolen Lars Sullivan's gimmick, which is fucked up. But he did it.
Because you farted on my husband.
It's probably going to trigger the sounds for these boys.
Let's beast with Recon, bruh.
All right, we good now?
You can hear music.
Yep.
Yay.
So wait, is Mojo Rawley's theme or gimmick now to have anxiety attacks?
Yeah, I
That
think so.
panic, you know.
I think that my theory was that they called Lars Sullivan's house like in Gorilla or something, and in the back, you know, Mojo was like hanging out there waiting for a segment or waiting for whatever he was doing. I don't know. And then he heard them. He heard that, and he was like, "I'm stealing that." Like him screaming.
Yeah, he was definitely, you know, standing by when he was freaking out. And he was looking. Lars was looking at himself in the mirror, going,
Yeah.
"Figure it out."
Yeah.
You know, freaking out.
Mojo's like,
You
"That's
gotta
a
get
good
out
idea."
there. You gotta wrestle. You're gonna be at Mania with Cena. Calm
Man.
down and figure it out.
Yeah, Vince
Imagine
McMahon.
imagine he's on the phone with a writer, and the writer's just like, wait, and he like a light bulb goes off in his head. He's got a pad of paper. He's like, so what else did you do? And then
Yeah,
just
what else
starts
did
writing
you say?
everything down. This is gold.
This is gold. Use it for Mojo. Use it for Mojo. It'll be crazy. Figure it out! It's fucking
And-
Lars Sullivan's. Dude, someday, how funny in like a shoot interview, Mojo's like, so what happened with that whole gimmick? For a little while, you were doing this thing in the mirror. It kind of didn't really go anywhere, but, you know, you kept coming back with it, but then it never went anywhere. Oh, that was all because I saw it. I stole that. I
There's
saw
this NXT guy that came up and he was freaking out.
this guy Lars Sullivan was supposed to debut, and they couldn't find this guy. It's like he ran away or something. And Vince is like screaming at him on the phone, you know, figure it out, damn it. And like, you know, I kind of felt that same way, except, you know, he was being put in a position to really, they were pushing this guy, you know, and there I am sitting there without a gimmick, unaware of what to do. And I'm like, figure it out, man. That's it. You know, so I added the mirror.
Imagine Mojo's in a shoot interview. He's like, well, I can't say who it is. But anyway, Lars kept calling up. Damn it.
Finger it
Some
out.
people giving me shit previously, you know, when I said that it was connected to EC3's come up. You know, was the same person that told me that was the same one that said Triple H would have a career match, and lo and behold, you know, it's like time after time, some people just know what they're talking about. And I'm telling you right now, it makes perfect sense that EC3 has not been utilized because everything they had written coincided with Lars Sullivan's, you know, storylines and gimmicks and shit, because they basically kept certain things in line with what they did with the first batch that they brought up last year. So,
oh man, EC3 at the show on Monday, they did main event before Raw, and he had a match with Tyler Breeze that was just dreadful.
Yeah, somebody else said that to me on Twitter.
Really?
They were just watching the clock, basically.
It was bad. It was really bad. Like I felt bad.
Can we talk about how you look like Nosferatu in the fucking crowd?
I know. I'm
Bowing.
like, oh dear God.
Like, you looked very strange. Like, it was very bizarre.
I mean, that's how I always look in real life. I look strange, but I don't know what the hell to do on my camera. I'm like, hey, I'm already waving, and then like, whatever.
It was awesome because you looked. It was terrifying. That's why it was awesome. I thought I retweeted it. I think it
was terrifying. I thought it was, you know, sex-inducing. It was hot.
You thought that was sex-inducing?
Yeah, to see him kayfabe bowing before us.
Yeah, that's true. He was kind of bowing and making weird faces and sexual sounds and noises and.
Let the games begin. JCS versus FMN. The ratings war is upon us. Once a man that could do no harm, respected and revered in the nation, he was the face of the IWC.
Why is the font not coming up?
He is a loose cannon,
and we can't hear it now.
And will pull the strings to achieve nirvana.
I don't know why that is. We literally do the same thing every week. But I can't read. Why am I not reading the font of the fucking donations? Why is the font not showing up? It's like it was just Stone Cold Steve Austin drinking beers. What the fuck with the font? The font! It's a good website, by the way. Why the fuck is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Figure it out!
We heard the music you played earlier, too, but we can't hear the donations now.
Now you can't hear the donations? What the fuck?
No. The music we heard.
Oh, my God, dude. Why? Why won't it work? Why won't it figure it out? Well, anyway, I think I did fix it. I think I just had to hit the button and it's all since the Windows 10 update. All since the Windows 10 update that fucking happens. Disciple of Fallen Souls, thank you for the donation. But yeah, ever since the fucking Windows 10 update, it's like you have to bring the window in and move it around. It's almost like it's literally how the sound is like. Like you guys have to talk, I have to mute everything, and then all of a sudden eventually the audio kicks in. It's the same thing. But pops up. But with this, it's like you have to like grab the window of the donation window, move it around a little bit, and like flip it around, and then it fucking works.
Once you jostle it, then it it figures out that I'm being used.
Fucking crazy, dude. Finger it out. Finger it out. Finger it out. How many people in the chat want to finger it out? Should I probably have created a finger it out donation?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think you need to eventually.
I will get that going, guys. I will get the finger it out donation going.
In my task manager, I have 4 different Skypes open right now. No wonder why it's running like shit.
Hell?
Jesus Christ,
it's open multiple times.
Well, let me get you guys on the screen eventually here.
Oh, what a shit show Windows is at times. Still better than Apple, but hey.
Why the fuck did I open the screen? See, all the screens are fucked up, dude. I had
NXT was excellent tonight. You were right about that. I enjoyed the show thoroughly.
I missed the end of it though. I'm mad. I missed what happened in the Ricochet thing.
Yeah, even with a bit of a blunder in the beginning, Y Society pointed it out too. It's little things, but maybe Vince is creeping into the booking of NXT. Let's hope not. But you had Gargano, going through his history, and he's like, even when we were a tag team that were thrown together. But when they were talking about him and Ciampa's previous history, they were together, 12 years before that point. So they were brothers before, so somehow they always managed to screw with something. I don't know why they have to change history. What was that?
Yeah, when he started telling that backstory, I was like, what? Yeah. And especially as somebody from, like, New England, it's like, I was like, what? Like that kind of...
But when they had their feud previously, going on... They recap the history of them being together, and so it was just a really weird blunder. I don't know if it, like, again, one hand not knowing what the other's doing, or if it was intentional, because they do retcon things like that at times.
It feels like it. It feels weird. whatever, I guess.
Whatever. Not a huge deal, but still, it was just a bit jarring. But granted, I like the promo.
Dude, I'm happy if they can just stick to what they've done in WWE the right way. That's like, they fucked that up.
Yeah.
So, I get it.
No kidding.
I'll take what they have there, guys. There's a lot of shit to talk about tonight.
The women's match was good.
Yeah.
Obviously the main event was the Dustin Classic, and that was entertaining. So good old Dusty Classic. I'm really, really looking forward to TakeOver, obviously, but that's a given.
We got Rob Gronkowski. Will Rob Gronkowski come to WrestleMania? I don't care that much. I don't know what all the he's news right now is insane.
Yeah, I really don't give two shits if he does. I don't I don't see the big allure in him showing up. He's not a wrestler.
He's gonna help Finn. It seems like help Finn and attack Leo or something.
Well, Bobby Lashley had that segment again with Leo Rush on Twitter, and I really love when they do this after Raw. I wish they put these segments on Raw itself, or even on the WWE's YouTube. Showcase what Leo Rush, because Leo Rush is doing these all on his own, and he's had like 3 or 4 of them at these, this point, and they're really well done. I don't know if this is all one take or what, but it seems well thought out and rehearsed to a certain extent. And this week, you heard Bobby Lashley clearly say, "I'm going to beat the demon out of him."
Right.
And I'm like, "Oh, why didn't you say that on Raw?" I know they want the demon to be a surprise, but still, that's good. Give us more of that.
Yeah.
Fuck. Instead, we got to have this, the stupid shit going on for hours. But
I got to get Mojo. I got to get Mojo.
Imagine if Rob Gronkowski starts in NXT and they show him at the Performance Center. He starts taking his first bumps. Mojo has to run up to him and say, "Figure it out.
Figure it out."
But Gronk, I don't
figure it out.
Damn about Gronk. I mean, I know the star power that he has, but it's different when he came in just to help Mojo quickly and he was there in the crowd. But
sorry, it's so much funny you're muted. It's so much funny you're muted.
I don't know this guy's into it.
Dude, I'm making that a donation tonight. I can't deal with that. That's too funny, dude. Figure it out. Finger it out.
Can you get Tommy NC to scream that and then put his voice
Oh
over?
my god, dude! I'm gonna hit him up right now. That's fucking hilarious. Tommy.
There you go, and then put it over Mojo.
Tommy.
Just have Tommy dub the audio.
Come on in a few. But listen, dude, I'm doing this funny little donation thing with Mojo Rally, man. Would you yell like 4 different types of ways, really on a sound clip for me, so I can make a funny thing for you? Just yell, "Figure it out!" Figure it out! And then yell that a couple times, "Figure it out! Figure it out!" Just yell like that. And then also yell, "Finger it out!" Yell, "Finger it out!"
Connor, I don't know if you caught it last night, but
my
Stone
God.
Cold Steve Austin called into the show pretending to be Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So he could prove that Hogan was a racist with Tommy's family.
It was really weird.
Stone Cold was an evil, diabolical bastard last night trying to make Hogan look like he was in cahoots with Tommy's family and they were all racist.
It was fairly
he does have that
uncomfortable.
eagle goatee thing going, so.
It was really uncomfortable. Like, to be fully honest, it was kind of uncomfortable. When it was weird.
Yeah, I thought we were on a commercial break, but we weren't. And we were live, and Stone Cold Hogan got really upset, so that was my bad.
Yeah, it was just real weird. Tommy's listening to that message right now, by the way. So Jake, what's the number 1 rumor? And what's up to the chat? Guys, are you fucking ready? God Vintage Dream is in here. Mike is in here. What's up, Mike? How you been, dude? We even got Gorilla Strong's in here. What's up, Gorilla? How you been, buddy? We got a lot to talk about here. We even got a Just Incredible fan. That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Just Incredible fan.
Everybody's ready for WrestleMania today.
Just Incredible was apparently at SmackDown.
He was. He sent the pictures. I actually talked to him. I'm trying to help him figure his podcast out. Actually,
figure it out.
I'm trying to help him figure it out. Yeah, it's not. I'm not even kidding, dude. He's having a problem where his previous friend uploaded all the podcasts, but now his friend doesn't give a shit anymore, and they're trying to upload it, and the old ones are coming up instead of his new ones. So I was trying to get access to the old. I don't know. I was talking to him in DMs, and just funny. I was helping him figure it out, man. I don't know. Help everybody figure it out.
the biggest rumor to me right now is the fact that no Undertaker at WrestleMania.
You really think that he's not going to show up, though?
They are apparently I had heard is that originally they wanted him in a match, that the match wasn't following through. He was getting to pick and choose his dates. He was going to do some type of appearance, have a WrestleMania moment. This was talked over for a few different things to happen, and it kind of fell to the wayside. Then Vince was upset with him apparently doing the signings and things of that nature coming up, and wasn't happy with him there. So he took away his WrestleMania payday by not including him with WrestleMania. Now, the Saudi, and they kind of had the mindset of they didn't need him at WrestleMania. They were still able to sell there, but they needed him for the Saudi show, so they're still having Undertaker appear at Saudi.
Undertaker should say, fuck you to that then. But
it's kind of regardless of the reason, I mean, I've heard a few different things. That seems logical because we know Vince is petty with things. Regardless of the reason why, I have a lot of faith in the fact that no matter the justification or reasoning, we won't be getting an Undertaker segment.
I can't believe that.
Brad Shepard, Dave Meltzer. Now, I've been saying it for weeks that it seemed like we wouldn't get anything. If we did, you were saying it seemed like we'd only get an appearance. And I agreed with you there. It seemed like no match will only see him interrupt Elias. Well, now it seems that they're using the story of Elias interrupted Cena last year when he was waiting for the Undertaker, so now Cena will interrupt Elias.
Wow. I just can't believe that if they don't do
Brad
it.
Shepard said today WWE is now operating as if The Undertaker will not be at WrestleMania. It's a big surprise to people internally. They did expect he would probably appear, and they would work it out. Doesn't look like that's going to happen now, at least as of right now. They're operating as if he won't be there. That's very interesting. Reportedly, Vince was very unhappy with Undertaker removing all mentions of WWE from his social media profiles and agreed to appear at Starrcade 2.
You really think that Vince McMahon got mad at that?
I don't think so.
This is what's being reported. Like I said, no matter the reasoning and justification, I just truly believe we're not getting an Undertaker appearance at Mania. I've had that feeling for a while now. I've been touting this for quite a bit, and it just kind of seemed that way. I agreed with you because it's hard to believe that he wouldn't be there. And in my heart of hearts, it felt like, all right, well, at least we'll get something with him and Elias. But
I mean, to be fair, last year we didn't get it wasn't like quote unquote advertised, but they did sort of advertise it because
they had this building since right after the
right.
What was it, the February pay-per-view, whichever one was at that, either Fastlane or Chamber, one of the two. Whichever it was, it was like the night after. John Cena was there saying, "I don't have a match. I didn't win the Rumble. I'm not a champion, so I need to face Undertaker." Every year we've had a build some way, shape, or form. Shane came back. You got that. The year before right off the bat. Year before that, with Roman, that was already being built. Year before that, Bray came out in a casket. So. Time and time again, we've had at least 6 weeks minimum to let you know. And The Undertaker didn't show up for Bray. He didn't show up for Cena. He didn't show up for Kane multiple times, but you knew he would be there. You knew something was going to happen. With this, there's not even been a mention at all that The Undertaker exists. Never mind that he'll be at Mania. So
that's so crazy, man.
He essentially was the biggest draw to WrestleMania. And I had said to you...
Undertaker needs to figure it out.
He certainly does. I said to you a while back, and I sound like a dumbass in my own head even, but I was like, is he a big... I know he's a big draw, but is he really needed? And you were like, oh, absolutely. And then I saw on the network, the YouTube channel, they put up WrestleMania from last year, 34, in its entirety for the network's birthday. And all the comments were talking about, either Roman Reigns or The Undertaker's match with John Cena. It was just those two. Every comment, that was it. And it was interesting, and I was like, oh, wow, I guess he still does have, I know he's a huge attraction, but I didn't think it was that much of a necessity.
Every time anything happens with him, my videos, everything trends, it's crazy.
Figure it out!
Wake up, because I know I view him differently than the casuals.
You guys can't hear it.
Did Tommy send it?
Let me mute you so you can hear this. Keep, talk to each other a lot. I'll trigger it. Oh, my God, dude.
Figure it out! Figure it out!
dying right now, dude.
Figure it out.
No, we're not using that one. Oh my god, dude.
Figure it out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. Finger it out. Finger it out. Oh my god, dude. I know you guys can hear it by the looks on your faces.
Yeah, it was working. That out lasted, what, 20 seconds? My god, Tommy. Look at the lungs.
Figure it
He started he's like, figure it. Ah! It was so like
Figure it out.
That might be the winner.
Figure it
Yeah.
I like the whole thing, dude. I'm
Shit.
playing that whole thing. I don't care. I like that whole fucking thing.
Bleeding out my ear.
Oh my god, dude. Figure it out. Finger it out. Finger it out. Oh my god, dude. Oh. Well, I don't know what donation amount we should make that for, but
Do we have an 11-11 one? I thought we did at one point. Somebody said that.
I already got one. I'm playing Figure It Out. Figure it out. Let me go take a look at what the donation amounts are. By the way, I know we're behind in them, and I will take phone calls, guys. I know a lot of people want to talk about stuff. I want to quickly shout out the $25 patrons and up. Justin McNeil, Gary Metzler, Mikey Too Crikey, BigBadAds, Jacob, Gerald Armstrong, Nicky J, Jabroni Jabber Podcast, Frog, almost threw up in my mouth, Frog Kid, Ryan Pelletier, Steamy Wet Broccoli, Matt Gersey, Awonddy Big M, Coop The Comedian, The Bear 1322, Broken Lion, Trey Hendrickson, CJ Bradley, and JR Ford III, all $25 or above patrons. Thank you guys for being associate producers of the Joe Cronin Show. And going down to the donation amounts,
get rid of the Trump one, maybe replace that.
Trump battles Hillary. Actually, I think I did. I think that now is the like natty, like sucking pussy.
Oh
yeah.
Merry Christmas, you pussy. Is it?
Yeah, I gotta change that. So that's
we gotta
wrong.
update those. All right.
And there's a $9.99 one. Oh yeah, that's what the fuck the point is, Vince. I guess I could get rid of the perfect 10, but people still like that one.
That's classic kind of.
Maybe the Keem coming.
Yeah, Keem Coming could go away. Let's take away the $12 Keem Coming. Yeah, we'll take away Keem Coming. We'll do 12.
Keemstar doesn't need the attention.
Yeah, fuck him. Yeah, fuck Keemstar. All right, there we go. We got it set. So what's the one thing, Jake, that's on your mind that you've been ready to talk about tonight the most? Or
besides The Undertaker, I mean, really it all comes back to Charlotte Flair being the champion. I am perplexed still to this point. I mean, it's not so much that she won the title, it's just how everything went down. This entire storyline just it is baffling, the way it's been handled. Not at all how I saw it come to fruition, that's for sure. Everything that happened with Becky, I mean, why would, if they wanted Charlotte to win, why not just have her face Asuka at Mania? This could have been, do you remember Charlotte versus Asuka too?
Do you remember that's what I said? I was like,
yeah,
Charlotte versus Asuka. It's the only way to go.
Yeah, and then they could have had Becky and Ronda be one-on-one, but no, they feel like they have to have Charlotte in there in the main event, and we've heard multiple reasons today come out. A lot of what we had said last night on the show, so we hit the nail on the head multiple times, but really. They don't want another match that's pointless. Asuka's title reign has been rather
and they're right about
ineffective and lackluster.
They're right about that, but it's their fault that Asuka sucks or her title reign sucks.
Yeah,
not you're saying that, but it's like they screwed up, so now they penalize her, but it's really their fault.
Yeah, and they said that there's no one that has a lot of interest as far as the number one contender for the women on SmackDown. Again, that's their fault. I feel like Mandy was really starting to garner reactions from the crowd, and they dropped the ball again there with her, with Asuka, with their feud. There was just a lot of back and forth here. So we could have had Charlotte versus Asuka at Mania. The match we had last night was really good. They could have given them a little bit more time, maybe, or had it go into a bit of a higher gear even at Mania. Because last year's match wasn't good at Mania. It really wasn't. I was a bit disappointed with it personally, and I feel like what we got at SmackDown last night was miles ahead of what they gave us at Mania last year. So, unfortunately, just there's so many things here that and they all kind of add up. There's a lot at play. So the ESPN interview, Charlotte even went ahead and responded to that as well. She kind of snapped back and said that, oh, you could have said I was the 7-time women's champion. You could have said, a bunch of things. She went on and on. It is surprising, to think that might be the reason. But then again, it kind of makes sense because they set it up beforehand. Charlotte says here, if you need more detailed list of my accolades, feel free to reference last year's body issue or one of the many articles about me on your website. And, because they went ahead and just said she's the daughter of Ric Flair. Ronda's the Royal Rumble, the champion, the women's champion, and Becky's the Royal Rumble winner. And Charlotte just felt like the true third wheel, the odd woman out. The entire thing is just really muddied the waters of what Mania's main event should be.
How did you... I'm sorry, continue.
No, I've
had a lot of coffee.
I've heard so many things here, and I don't know what to believe at this point. But in the end,
the stories, Jake, the stories are so weak. We're like searching for like what's really going to happen.
Yeah, I would like to see them unify the belts here. That still makes the most sense.
Yeah,
and I've heard that a lot today. But I mean, there's nothing solid about it. Connor, how do you feel about all this with Charlotte winning and her being
what it was such a what the fuck moment when I'm like I was kind of half paying attention to SmackDown actually last night, but then my Twitter blew up. It's like Charlotte won the title. I'm like, wait, what? And I went back and I saw the whole thing. I do agree with you that I think that the matchup was leaps and bounds above the WrestleMania, but like, why 2 weeks before fucking Mania? Why? It's just so utterly baffling and confusing. And so the thought I was thinking it was, I hope it was a unification match. I hope they make it a unification match, but I don't think they're going to.
No, I don't think so either.
No, and it just...
What about the rumor of they all just want them to hold the belts up at the end, and that's why they did it?
Yeah, 4 horsewomen scenario, have that come into effect.
Okay, fine, cool, all and dandy, which I kind of appreciate, but at the same time, you're making the SmackDown Women's Championship look like shit then.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what, though, to be honest, dude, again, I feel like it's already looked like shit, so they were like, well, we've done nothing with this, so let's get this into the main event, so then it's there, because otherwise it's a pre-show thing, it's gonna die. So put this belt on someone important in the main event. We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll figure it out later, and that's basically, I think, what they're doing with that. When you were in the crowd, though,
yeah,
were you like what was it on? Or you were at Raw, right?
Yeah, I was at Raw.
Like, what was the crowd like at Raw? It felt like to me, like I thought we were gonna get maybe an old school night, but instead it just sounded like we had a loud casuals, but also a lot of loud old school people that were there. Kind of, I would say casuals like 60% casual, but a casual crowd in Boston is like a smarter casual crowd. You know what I mean? So they were like into it casual, but then there was like 30 or 40% of the crowd that was that old school vibe.
I think that's pretty accurate. I think, well, I mean, it's hard because I think where I was sitting obviously was so close to the floor that you know that you're gonna get more. You're gonna be surrounded by more hardcore fans, like based off ticket price and wanting to be so goddamn close to the ring.
I saw a lot of families. I did see families a lot more than I thought I would.
I saw a freaking like 7-month-old baby. I shit you not. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why would you bring the child here? And like, not just the late night aspect, but the fucking noise alone. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but, like that's when I see those kids at the monster truck rally things, and I'm like, what the fuck is this baby? Like and the fucking baby has like earmuffs on.
Near the pit, a Slipknot show. You know, the woman's pregnant and she's got her kid in the stroller.
Yeah. Like, did you really have to see this? Oh my god, I want to fuck Corey Taylor. Oh, and she's pushing her fucking kid's car like, holy shit, Dana, look at fucking Corey Taylor's cock. Oh my god, like I won't fucking slip my fucking cunt. Like, it's like, what the fuck? And then they get the baby tea on. I've seen that shit. I've seen that. I have seen that shit. I have seen that. So that is 100% real. It happens.
Yeah, and Brian's right in the chat. It makes it sound and seem like Asuka isn't a draw, but Charlotte is.
Oh, my bad.
There we go.
Oh, Shawnee.
See my dick?
Because I will show you my penis. There's going to be a winter storm. I'm going to be born. I'm going to be torn.
You don't screw with me or else I'll
Broken.
show you my pee-pee.
What's up to Broken Lion?
Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
You want to see my dick?
Hey Joseph, Jacob and Connor from OKFabe.
Hey there.
Don't believe they wanted Charlotte to win the belt so they can do the horsewomen thing, but they should have had her face Asuka at Mania win it. Their main event should be one-on-one lick it.
Ooh. Whoa. He wants you to lick it. Broken Lion, I know you're going to love that, Broken. Broken was pissed the other day, though. That three-way match, though, may get Broken Lion fired up. And
Earlier I was watching Brett call Tommy. I can just imagine Brett putting Tommy in the sharpshooter.
Yeah. You ever seen someone try to put these big thighs? It's like Yokozuna. Imagine putting Yokozuna in the sharpshooter. Remember WrestleMania 9? And WrestleMania 9, it looked ridiculous. Yeah. That's why they didn't really bother with it at WrestleMania 10. They were like, just fall off the ropes and he'll cover you.
Yeah, just roll over.
Yeah, just fall and
We've
roll
got
over.
a new Twitch follower.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, take my pants off.
Yo. Henry, thank you for following me on twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Almost forgot it. Links down below if you want to follow me there, guys. I might do something on Diablo later tonight. My Xbox controller is busted, I think, so.
Super Chat Party.
Vikes fan.
Wanna thank OKFabe, Joe, and Jake. Your dumb videos helped me through a hard time. Much love to all of you. Hashtag finger it out.
Figure it out.
Finger
Much
it out,
love, Vikes,
baby.
man.
Thanks, man. Glad we could help you figure it out.
Hopefully you're doing better.
Some people, they just need to figure it out, man. It's we are catching up here, not bad. Tommy NC's about to donate, I see. We're going to take phone calls, too. What do you guys think about WrestleMania, Becky Lynch, Charlotte, this whole situation? There's a lot of stuff to talk about, including the weird video I made earlier about the comments from superstar Billy Graham.
What the hell was that
When
about?
Deborah tries to get out my ass and she says she can't get any out and she asks what to do, I tell her to figure it out.
Oh, my God.
Cha-ching.
Figure it out. Figure it out. Finger it out. Can't wait to see if that donation works. It always sucks when it doesn't work. It's like brand new and I didn't test it. You never know what the hell's going to happen. I'm trying to take a phone call. We got to figure it out. 912, just hang on the phone a minute, man. Or hang up.
Super Chat Party.
Woof.
Vince prefers Charlotte's boobs to BBQ'd cat.
To barbecued cat?
What?
I don't know what that means. Spaz Phoenix. Thanks, Spaz. Thanks for the donation, man. That's fucking weird. Yo, Gatekeeper Drew's in the house. What's up,
shit.
Drew? You missed the beginning. You missed the big one, dude. You missed the big one. Yeah, Rhea Ripley is injured, I believe. Yeah, she's injured.
That's
right?
unfortunate.
I don't know what she did though. I know that it came out, but I didn't read it yet. That sucks because she's badass. How bad is she hurt? Anybody know? I don't even know. Mike Litteris just dropped a bunch of Z's and says finger it out. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
Let's beast with Recon, bruh.
All right, bruh. Super chat.
Jake, Connor, love you bros. Joe, you cool.
All right. I like it. As long as I'm cool, Casey, somewhat.
You're cool.
I'm damn cool. You damn right, son.
Yeah, she's got that ortho boot and a walking brace.
There it is.
Secret.
Figure it out. Finger it out.
Finger me, Joe. Finger it out, Joe. Finger me. Finger it out, Joe. Finger it out, kayfabe. suck me dry, guys.
Oh my God, Broken Lion! Thank you for the $12 donation, Broken Lion.
Beautiful.
Finger it out. Oh God.
Rhea's injury, they told us not to worry. They say that it's probably just a minor sprain and that she's been dealing with lingering issues. Now that her title run is over, she's expected to be back in the ring very soon.
Oh, good. Okay, God. That's not too bad. That's not bad, man. It's not bad. Thank you, Tommy NC, for providing half of the voiceover for that.
Yeah, a lot of people are just still. I'm hung up about it. We didn't really get Connor's take, but they said Undertaker's importance at WrestleMania decreased more and more with the ending of the streak. Last year, his appearance was heavily promoted by Cena. This year, nothing being mentioned. Regardless of his in-ring ability and lack of storyline, it's hard to believe that a not yet retired Taker would be left off the show of shows. So, what do you think, Connor?
What's left for him to do? Honestly, are we really going to turn him into like with Austin or like Cena or someone like that? Those are characters that can get away with like showing up sporadically for a random appearance for like a segment and do their thing and blah blah blah. But you're really gonna have like Taker come out like. I don't know. I feel like
Elias, I don't like your music.
Shut up. Just seems weird to me. But the only thing left that I think that's any huge deal is to have Taker and the Demon Finn Balor face to face at Mania. I'm not saying a match. I'm just saying that's the only thing I think that's left for him to maybe give Finn the nod of approval or some sort of shit like that. But that's really it. What else is there left for him to do?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly, we talked about it. It's like a mini botch in a way. It's like his real retirement was against Roman, but then it was they brought him back for that stupid thing with Cena, but they did what I thought they would do, which was to make the match really quick, because they realized that maybe Undertaker can't put together a full match like he tried to with Roman. Give him a really quick match so it can look as good as possible. And after that, it just feels like that was never supposed to happen. It feels like they brought it back, and that way, what it feels like to me? It feels like Star Wars Episode 8. It feels like I wish I could that didn't happen. Why did that have to happen?
No, that's pretty accurate.
It's literally like that. It's like you want more, but then you got more, and you were like, ooh. I wish it just ended. No, you're right. It's just like that. It's like, oops.
Yeah.
So, because that ending with Roman was really emotional. The match wasn't very good. So at least he did get to have, Cena and Taker was better than Roman and him. But the story with him and Roman by the time the show ended was massive. That was him really retiring there. And then it was almost like Cena forced him out of retirement last year for that quick thing to come back and kick his ass. So they kind of gave him a two retirements. The first one was for sure he's hanging it up. The second one is, oh, you want to call me out one more? Here's that one more. I won. Now I'm gone. And so that's what it feels like.
They lost. Undertaker lost and it just everything that happened with the DX stuff. And
I don't even remember that, to be honest. But yeah, Shawn Michaels was the only guy wrestling in that match to me. Triple H was injured. Everybody else was terrible.
Ugh,
no doubt about it. But
which was amazing because we were watching Shawn Michaels wrestle for the first time in 7 years.
Yeah,
and this guy, it was like he'd never gone away. I mean, a little bit he was different, but it was mostly shit. This guy has to carry the match now.
Yeah.
Triple H tore his shit. Undertaker and Kane, or Undertaker and Kane. At this point, I mean,
Kane's busier being mayor.
Meanwhile, you got a bald some guy who's bald being Shawn Michaels. He's diving around everywhere. It was kind of fucking amazing. All that match did was make me think, fucking Shawn Michaels is awesome. What he just did was awesome. And it kind of made me erase the Undertaker's thing there. That doesn't bother me. Because to me, that's almost not canon now, in a way. Which is weird to say in wrestling.
But it seems that way. It's just not included.
But now, but all that.
Don't worry about that. It's not canon.
Yeah, but all that being said, now he's going to be there again in May. So why not? Yeah. Why not be at WrestleMania?
I guess still like that Saudi money.
That's the thing. Care. Yeah, not to give him the Mania payday, but they need him for Saudi. They feel like they don't need him as much for Mania.
Even if they cut a child,
they need him for Saudi because the Saudi fans are more based on the older product.
I mean, I'm Walking Death, so I'm hot over there. They like that.
Even if they chop a child into pieces, I will be there. I will be at Saudi Arabia.
Sorry. The Undertaker, man. I don't know.
And back to the original.
Come on, just Tombstone Elias. Give us something.
Yeah, just pop out there.
I don't care.
I mean, much as they say they're not, it's always good to see.
What is it? Is it going to get worse? I mean, it can't get any worse at this point.
In Saudi Arabia, you'll be a dead man.
This fucking music. He looks like a trucker who's about to like kidnap a girl. I don't know.
What was the name of that movie? Wrong Turn?
No, I didn't see that. Why? Is that what happened?
No, but it's a trucker on the CB radio that goes ahead and tries to murder those kids.
Oh my God! Really?
Pretty sure that was the name of it.
Vince, I will do whatever you say for $3 million.
That's actually pretty badass. I like that.
Yeah. That was pretty cool sounding. This guy does all these themes. It's fucking awesome. J. DeGarro. Or J. DeGarro. It might be J. DeGarro. I'm not really sure. What's up, guys? AKN, how you doing, man?
So back to the women's thing. I just wanted to bring this up, though. I mean, McLovin on Twitter sent me this before.
McLovin.
Article here, and it says, they are, and we've heard,
McLovin
like I said, reports being back and forth all day. People say no to the unification. People say yes. Vince McMahon himself told me, it's ridiculous. Everyone's just going to speculate. But my opinion, I think it'd be a better idea. I do at this point in time, and I kind of agree with what this article says. They said that they feel that the unification is being done due to the fact that less women are now available for singles feuds since the arrival of the women's tag team titles. So it'd be better to have one women's champion and one women's tag champs for both Raw and SmackDown for the women's division. So the champion will be able to go on, between both shows.
Ooh.
And when the titles are being defended on Raw, then the other title will be defended on SmackDown. Like it'll alternate. And I think that's good because they have such a hard time focusing on multiple belts in one division. I mean, we don't have a match for either tag champions on either show right now.
That's so ridiculous.
So if they took away one of the women's belts, then the women's tag team titles are going to be defended regardless. I mean, if there's, if Becky's the Raw women's champ and now she's just the women's champ and she'll be on Raw, then SmackDown will focus on the tag team champions and then they can switch. It'll work great, because they have a hard time focusing on a SmackDown women's champion and then the women's tag team champions. They can't do two belts on one show. Look what happens to the Universal title. Look what happens to the tag team titles. They can't focus on that many belts.
Yeah, that's a lot of belts, man.
So it really does make a great deal of sense in that aspect. And then, speaking of the women's titles, really quick, this just made me laugh my ass off. Former tag team ready to come out of retirement for a title match. That's right. The Bella Twins want to come out of retirement.
We're retiring. We're retiring. We're back. We're retiring.
Like I said the other day, that was the quickest turnaround. But Nikki said,
God.
she announces her retirement, and 48 hours later, she's like, well, I'm considering coming out of retirement if we had a women's tag team title match.
Jesus Christ.
Just say you're going on a hiatus. Don't retire.
They're like the Ultimate Warrior or something right now.
Yeah, really.
They want to be in the tag team match. It's already filled.
Not just now, but in general, they would consider coming out of retirement. They want to face whoever the women tag champs.
Oh God!
That's something they never got to accomplish.
Imagine if Vince came out and was like, "Congratulations on your victory last night, but here's your opponents tonight," and it's the Bella Twins. They do a screw job. Oh God!
Coming out of retirement. They retired literally yesterday. I know, it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Do it to throw everybody off, to like just to troll everybody. That would be so. My God, it'd be raging.
That would be infuriating. I would be so pissed.
So did you see my video earlier about superstar Billy Graham? What the fuck?
Yes. Is
he working everybody?
Listen to the clip. And Buff Bagwell, or as you called him, Bug Bagwell.
Dude, Buff Bagwell, just shut the fuck up, you idiot. Wherever you are.
I don't know these guys, so they don't exist.
I don't know these guys. I've got throat cancer. I was in the WWE, and I mean AEW. No, I don't know them. Nobody knows them. I don't know them.
You don't like. He has no idea what this is. Clearly, I mean, I don't know what he does now, but he has no idea. I mean, does he even know All In sold out a whole fucking arena?
He has no idea. He doesn't even know what's going on in the current product of WWE, I bet.
Yeah, he don't know. He's like,
besides what they feed him.
I just woke up. I was looking for heroin. I found it. I found some. God. I took it up in the ball sack.
And like you said, he went straight into talking about himself too, being fired, and it's just like,
yeah. Then he went right into WWE fired me and everything. Yeah, he's pissed. I mean, I don't blame him for being mad, but holy Christ.
Yeah, just 18 years later, some baggage there on that. Yeah, no big deal.
Who wants Grundle cakes? That's great.
That's awesome. I don't know.
Who wants Grundle cakes, Big Mark? Just.
I'm Buff and I'm the stuff.
He sounds like Scott Farrell a little bit.
It's me, Buff Bagwell. One of the CBS radios. Scott Farrell, Buff Bagwell.
But everything with Billy Graham, that was so weird. It sounded
weird.
Slightly racist in a way as well.
Did it? I was worried about that for him because I was like, ew.
It kind of had an undertone of racism.
What was he doing?
Ever so slight.
Well, why wasn't he? He was calling out Kofi Kingston. Why wasn't he calling out Daniel Bryan?
Yeah, that's the thing. So
Isn't
the fact that he was so focused on Kofi made it seem
weird.
Odd.
It was odd.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was playing. He was just working. Because he's always a dick usually.
Yeah, but usually is an asshole. But that tweet had so many inaccuracies, or that message.
I'm looking at the message now, and I know that most of you guys saw my video today already, but it's just such a weird posting that I gotta show it again and talk about it because it's so weird. I mean, this is a former WWE superstar Billy Graham, and he was superstar Billy Graham, the original superstar, you could say, I guess. But is the WWE serious? I turned on my computer today. WWE Championship at Mania. Talk is Vince is going to put the belt on Kofi Kingston. We'll have a 145-pound WWE champion. This must have been an idea.
That right what there. That kills me.
First of all, he's 200 pounds. So, I mean, Billy Graham might be thinking of the Ring Boys that Vince used to do whatever that he used to say about.
Ew.
But 145 pounds. So apparently Kofi Kingston doesn't weigh at least...
Kofi's 212.
Right. Kofi is 212. This guy's saying he's literally Shawn Michaels is 230, back in the day. Kofi's 212. He's not one...
Shit, you, not me. He's 212 pounds.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with that, but this must have been an idea out of creative lady Dana Warrior. Then he attacks Dana Warrior, and then he says...
Senior creative lady. Dana Warrior.
Then he says Meltzer says she's been promoted to an extremely high position. Now, what I heard was she was shadowing people to learn how to be a writer, and she was in some kind of almost internish role, except the difference is they're paying her.
Yeah, she's not.
Now, can anybody confirm that Dave Meltzer has updated that to?
No, I hear she's through and I saw nothing. Connor, did you see anything of the such?
No.
What the fuck is he talking about?
But the next line is even better. He said Meltzer says she's been promoted, as you said, and she attends meetings that only Vince, H, and Step, not Steph, are in. Damn, how did she get so smart?
She figured it out.
How did she get so smart?
Dude, I mean, he's got to be fucking with people in this post. This can't be real.
I think what he did was he just took a bunch of latest wrestling news and rumors, put them into some sort of bowl, like a mixing bowl, and just started pulling them out randomly and just trying to make a coherent paragraph. And even that he failed at.
You live long enough to see yourself become a mark. That's what it is.
Seriously,
you either die a champion or live long enough to see yourself become a mark again. Because what is this?
Kidding.
What
and then
is
everything
this?
he says at the end? Oh, I'd love to see Kofi at 145 pounds put his newly won belt on the line against Brock Lesnar. Great logistics. I mean,
I'd love to see it too, except you won't see it because Lesnar's never on TV.
Yeah, no kidding. But we just saw it with Daniel Bryan and Finn Balor and Seth Rollins and AJ Styles, all smaller guys in stature that are around Kofi's size. So it's a load of bullshit. He's like, my friend Hannibal's been watching. Well, apparently you haven't. So.
Oh, wait a minute. It dropped again last night in Boston. It's like, dude, I could tell you all this. Yes, the ratings are dropping, but it's not because of this. They've already been dropping. So superstar Billy Graham, listen, a lot of respect to superstar Billy Graham. This guy's a fucking legend. I love superstar Billy Graham, especially back in the day. He was a badass. But, I mean, dude, the ratings have been declining for 4 years. And I've been covering it on this show for 4 years. This isn't all of a sudden. Superstar Billy Graham thinks this is just all of a sudden recent. This ain't recent. It's been going down, 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 down. And now that it finally started to keep crashing, people have now paid attention to it. By the way, that leads us into our next thing, besides the fact that Billy Graham's a psychopath, according to that fucking post. And that is the SmackDown and Raw viewership. We'll talk about that in 1 second.
Super chat. Super chat.
Face with rolling eyes, Charlotte sucks. But she's a good wrestler.
I know. It's like I hate Charlotte in a way, but she's the best wrestler. That's what it is.
She is damn good, no doubt
really
about
good.
We've got a new Twitch follower.
I just hate the position that she's been
take my pants
entitled
off.
to, given. I don't know how to put it, but
yeah, no, she's the Roman-like sort of booked. David Milligan, I think I like Charlotte a lot better than Roman. David Milligan, thank you for following me on twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you, man. What's up to the chat?
Got a new Twitch follower.
Six Williams.
Yeah, take my pants off.
Hell yeah. Where are we getting these Twitch followers, man? Everybody jumping on Twitch. I wonder why people think, I mean, they figure out that I'm on Twitch. They figured it out. I can't believe the new $12 donation. Figure it out. Thank you, Tommy NC.
Super Chat Party.
Changing my name to SB from TO 416 because Fook JD.
Damn, that's Spaz Phoenix. Thanks, man. How about that weird guy that copies everything JD does and acts like him? Have you seen that fucking guy? What the
which one?
Fuck is that guy? I just idiot. I don't even want to give him, like, I don't want to give him.
The guy I told you about before,
yes,
like months ago?
The guy who stole your Patreon. The guy who stole your Patreon shit.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude, he's a riot. I gotta go look him. It's like, is it NY as well?
Yeah.
What is it, 210 or something like that?
I don't know. He follows me. Hold on, let me see here.
What a weird, what a weird piece of shit. Hey, 416.
That's surprised.
You got one.
There's no numbers here. Let me see. It's this here. I'm gonna
Is it AJ?
I'm gonna type it in the chat. No, that's. I just
don't type it in the chat. Oh, wait, on Skype?
Yeah, on Skype.
Oh, okay,
no,
right.
No.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to give this guy any fucking more popularity than he has. It was just fucking hilarious.
So it's funny because he followed me. I'm like, oh, let me check this guy out. Great, cool, okay, blah blah blah. I could see he's doing very similar to JD. Fine, whatever. Everybody copies some things in some way, shape, or form. Whatever. I go to his Patreon. I'm like, oh, I wonder what his Patreon is. And legit, at the time, it's literally a copy. Like, he didn't even have the decency to fucking change the name of my weekend shows, the Random Wrestling Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't even take that out of his. It's like, come get access to the Random. I'm like, you fucking serious? You lazy prick.
It still said your fucking shit. He's also, I don't know. He also
so he copies one and then literally copy and paste your titles, descriptions, and shows.
What a psycho, dude! I'm glad that he gets mostly negative things, but just what a scumbag.
Everybody
idiot.
will be excited to join Connor and I tomorrow for Out of Nowhere.
He's gonna get sued too. He's gonna get.
You got to be kidding me! He actually took my intro too.
Really? Your intro?
Well, so one of my intros is just my logo, forming, and it's got a specific music in the background, and he did the exact same one.
The one with the white lettering on the bottom that says
weird fuck dude.
Random comedy twist,
Yep.
What a weird fucking dude this guy's a weird fucking idiot, dude. Listen to this guy.
Get a piece.
Did he change the let me just see if he changed the Patreon.
I don't see any light in the end of the tunnel whatsoever.
Nope, he did not.
I mean,
it's light,
it's just the same.
He literally pretends he's JD.
Garbage, week in and week out. It's like the same card every week. Every week, it's the same card. Okay. If it's not Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre, if it's not Drew McIntyre versus, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins, if it's not a tag team match with Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, if it's not Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre,
how many people have to die if he shaves his eyebrows?
The same fucking people in the same fucking matches, you know. All for Roman. They push this man to the moon and give him all the time in the world. Lesnar.
I wish I could find the clips of when he sounds exactly like JD, because there's it's not, and I'm not saying he sounds like him. He legitimately waits for his review a lot of times and copies it and says the same shit. It's so weird, dude. It's fucking bizarre.
It's tricky because I get it, because obviously you want to look towards somewhat successful people. I understand that, but then there's a point where it's okay, calm, whoa,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
You are.
There's a reason. I only really listen to you and maybe one or two other people's reviews, and the reason I do that is because I don't want to copy a thought process or something, or take an idea word for word. We might have the same idea, but I don't want to come across I literally said exactly what you said because I saw you say it. That's what I try to avoid doing.
The best thing, what I like to do is I give my opinions on everything, and then I start listening to other people sometimes.
Yes.
And then a lot of times I'll be like, oh, you know what this guy said, and then I'll say it like that. But I don't listen to a lot of other people either. And yeah, I listen to you a little bit, and that's about it. It's really, and once in a while Solid Monster and stuff like that, I'll listen to those him and
right.
Steven Larson I'll come into sometimes too, especially if I have a long job to do, because those are good guys that I like them. They kind of have a different opinion sometimes too, so but usually we're all about the same, so it's nothing too crazy. But here's another fucking shot of him. He's got a Yankees hat, so that tells me all I need to know.
2017.
This fucking guy.
Because the WWE knew if you put Roman Reigns with the red hot Steph fucking Rollins that was at that time.
Steph Rollins. Dude, did this guy just call him Steph Rollins again?
Yep, that's twice, so it wasn't a mess up the first time.
This is 2 months later.
If you put Roman Reigns with the red hot Steph fucking Rollins that was.
Yeah, Steph Rollins.
What the fuck is he calling him Steph Rollins for? What the fuck? People were already saying in the chat before this.
The Roman Reigns agenda, because the WWE knew if you put Roman Reigns with the red hot Steph fucking Rollins that was at that time.
Yeah, what the hell?
Roman Reigns was not going to get booed, being right next to the red hot babyface workhorse Steph Rollins.
He's saying it multiple times. It's not like he's saying it quick.
Yeah,
I mess up my words all the time. I got a brain malformation, so that's how I got Nika, I jumble my words. He's literally saying it intentionally.
What?
Steph Rollins.
He's not even smiling.
Fuck?
He means this. I don't know what's going on right now.
Truly feel. I love Steph Rollins.
Steph Rollins. Who's your favorite wrestler, AC? Steph Rollins. What the fuck with this guy, dude? Copied everything about JD. And then literally
called Stacey Austin. He's my favorite too.
Literally takes the opening of Connor and his Patreon fucking info. God, this guy's weird. Oh God, he's
Real
weird.
Strong said he's legit just doing it to link to you.
Yes,
that's why he followed you.
Oh yeah, oh dude, his microphone.
Hey, I'm honored that he I guess it's some sort of flattery, that fucking someone copied me, but still.
I mean, dude, he gets 90 views a video. I mean.
Steph Rollins.
Steph Rollins. Oh wow! Actually, that intro looks like the Final Frontier thing that I bought a long time ago. It says #1 wrestling podcast.
Yeah, sure.
#1 wrestling podcast.
What faggot.
At least JD has some kind of reason, you could see, he sort of has a claim to one of the top podcasts, This guy.
Mustafa said if Vince Russo and Kevin Dunn had a kid. There you go.
Oh, my God, dude. What is this guy, dude? Steph Rollins versus Ramen Reigns. I talked to JD about him, too. He knows about him. Hey, Six Williams, thank you for subscribing to me on Twitch, man. He gave me $2 a month. I appreciate that, dude. Thank you so much. If you guys are do have Amazon Prime, it is free for you guys to support one creator on Twitch, and you can subscribe to me. It's free for you to do it. I get $2. It's free for you. You get some badges unlocked, and I think I'm gonna play some Diablo tonight. It's gonna be very chilled out. It's not gonna be PUBG like last night because my controller's kind of broken, and I'm missing the
chicken dinner.
I'm missing the thumbsticks. We got a sick chicken dinner last night. That was sick.
First game, Connor, we won. Joe had the nade from downtown.
Drinking.
Damn.
Writing some rhymes.
Hell
All
yeah.
hail Aussie.
Hell yeah.
See, okay.
Andale Peasy. What's up, Andale Peasy? How you doing, man? Appreciate that, dude. Thank you. Thank you guys for the drop.
Let's be real, Taker should have retired after Brock or Punk.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's, well, I mean, you would think Taker would retire before Lesnar, actually, even, because Taker's much older, but...
I would love it if Undertaker just screwed Brock every time he came out. You know, he just he was just an old man with a crazy grudge.
Well, you know, Adam in the chat said JD has a great radio voice. The funny thing is, if he wasn't nuts, funny thing is JD actually picked me to work with. The first reason JD picked me to work with was because he said I had a good radio voice, and he didn't.
Weed every day.
He is a fucking...
WrestleMania is going to blow, dude, except for possibly the main event.
Jacob, thanks for the donation, man. Smoke weed every day.
When we get through this, I got some more stuff about Mania that you guys might need to consider. So
I see we got some more shit coming up, so we will get back to these in a minute. But let me play a couple more, and then we'll get back to our wrestling news. And I will take phone calls in a minute as well. We got somebody online. Well, they hung up, but if you guys want to call, I'll take your call. You might have to hear us in the background for a few minutes. Stick around.
What's up, Joe, Jake,
Sup?
and OK Finger It Out Farb? Why don't you just have Demon Balor versus Undertaker at SummerSlam? If Kofi doesn't take the belt of Bryan at Mania, who will?
Who will take the belt at some point from Bryan? I don't know.
Maybe somebody from Raw when they do the shakeup.
Yeah, that's
maybe.
the thing. I mean,
Daniel Bryan's third nipple. Thank you, man. I think you said he wants to. They want him on a run with it.
Okay, Joe, since you mentioned Shawn Michaels, I have to donate every time you mention Mr. WrestleMania. I donate, but what was the last HBK Mania match you was like that wasn't good?
Yeah, what was the last HBK match? It wasn't good with Shawn Michaels?
Fuck.
None of
Mania?
them.
The one with Vince? That's the only one I can think of.
I even like that.
I did too, but that's like the word.
I guess that would be.
I always forget that happened.
Shit bomb.
Shout out to Tommy's family and Debe.
Yeah.
I hope we don't see Undertaker at Mania. Finger it in. Okay.
Finger it in.
Finger it in.
John. I was watching you guys' Raw review, and I was cracking up, dying with you guys when the thing said, "Kill me."
Oh my God! What review was that?
Perfectly timed.
I actually forgot to. I deleted the recording. Was that on the Raw review?
Yeah, it's on the Raw review because I was driving back from the Garden. I was actually on the road because I had you playing, and I was gonna try and call in, but my kid was passed out, and I was crying, laughing so hard at that fucking donation. The kill me.
Like, yeah, dude, I fucking lost it too. That was wicked funny. I hope somebody timestamped it.
Like,
it was.
Raw has not been great. Kill me.
Please tell me. Did somebody timestamp it? Oh, no one did. I don't think.
I could probably tell you it was probably around the hour mark, a little under the hour mark.
Oh, God, it was so funny.
Yeah, maybe around like 45 minutes in or so.
I actually grabbed the recorder and I recorded it, but when I turned my computer off the other day, it was like, just delete everything. I was like, yeah, fuck it. I don't have any real sound waves I need saved. I did. It was that. That was the thing I missed. I knew it. I was like, there's something I'm supposed to save. And it was that. I clipped it because he went through this whole thing like, hey, this and that and this and that. And kill me. Like, it was just really funny.
Just so unexpected.
339 is on the phone. What's up? 339.
It's Sarah.
Sarah, what's up?
Okay, so I'm just going to come out and say this. We had such a great date together, and I thought we were really clicking, and then you just ghosted me.
Oh,
what the hell? Why?
You farted.
It's really awful that you enjoy playing with people's hearts like this. I've been crying.
Why did you
months.
fart? Well, why the fuck did you fart? Don't fart. Don't fucking fart next time.
You're horrible.
I'm not horrible.
I loved you. I got a tattoo of your Camaro on my butt for you.
Camaro? What am I, Himmel God?
Camaros. They weigh a lot.
Your pussy smells.
Slow.
Your pussy smells.
If you're not going to apologize.
No, I'm
I
not.
I don't want to talk anymore.
I hope you die.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. You have AIDS now. You have AIDS now.
Frank.
Stalking sluts.
That was funny.
So anyway, WrestleMania.
It's been a while since I've been pranked.
Living deja vu.
That was so good though. And it was almost
Kill
like
me.
kill me. If anybody finds that, somebody tell me where that is.
I used to send those to my father-in-law all the time. He would call me when I finally told him it was me. He was so pissed. He's like, "I'll give it. Oh, God damn it!" He's stammering and stuttering. He's like, "Tell me I have AIDS." He was so pissed. I would call him over and over again with like the fake doctor one with calls that be like, "Mr. So-and-so, we just want to let you know your test results are in," and it would say that you have AIDS and all these different STDs and shit. Oh,
right.
He would get so mad. Fucking amazing.
We're not ending anything. I hit the wrong button. A
lot of people seem to agree that it looks like the New Day might be breaking up either at or following Mania. Brad Shepard was one of note that said it today. He said, Kofi can't get the job done on his own. He's told that he's a B-plus player. So what do? They have his partners, the New Day, get the opportunity for him. And the only way that makes sense to me is if they turn on Kingston at WrestleMania or maybe the night after.
Wow.
I don't see any other way a story like this makes sense. It certainly doesn't do Kofi any favors. And this is one of the things I said last night that was so odd. Why not just give him the win in the Mania match the week before? Why did they have to come down to needing help from the New Day? What does the New Day get out of this? Because now both of them don't have a match. I know they're supposed to be best friends, brothers, brothers in arms. They do anything for each other, but they've gotten their asses kicked multiple times. It's not like they haven't been trying to help Kofi. And granted, yeah, they do this for him, but they get nothing themselves either. It doesn't always have to be, looking out for number one. But they're completely left in the dust now. They have nothing at WrestleMania yet again. I mean, they've been the hosts of Mania. They've missed out multiple times, it feels like. So now they're just cheerleaders for Kofi at this point. And yeah, I understand they want their brother to do well, but it really seems odd that they're telling Kofi, Vince is saying it to you, you're not worthy, you're not enough, you're a B-plus player. And he couldn't get the job done. He couldn't, get through everything. It just really makes him seem weak and almost somewhat undeserving.
Yeah, it's a little weird, and because they won it for him. I thought that was I did not like that at all. I would have thought them losing would have been okay, and then he had to do something else again.
Right.
Or them just saying they would quit. Like, that would have worked, too, because they've done it all already.
Yeah. Just having them say that they were going to quit, and then Vince is like, you're not going to quit. You're not going to... I was like, no, don't say that.
Now they look like bitches.
That takes away from everything.
They look like bitches now. They look like, exactly. We called your bluff on that, and your tag team had to do it for you. Yeah, it's very... Again, it's like every one of these stories, whatever it is, like after the first few weeks, they just go to shit every time. It's like, seriously, like that they can't get through. They can't build for 4 to 5 weeks, let alone 8 weeks.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. I feel like especially with the Becky Lynch thing too. I think they'll have just something naturally progress, get naturally over, start to build up, and then they act like, oh wait, we have to start paying attention. We need to put effort into this, and they put more effort into it than they fucking need to, and it ends up blowing up in their fucking faces.
I found the clip.
Yes,
I found what you were all waiting for. What you've all been waiting for. The lady of the evening. Fuck my ass. Sonny. All right, sorry.
Back in jail.
She is in jail again. Sing a weird song over them or something. John Juice Wayne Beats.
That'd be good.
Thanks for subbing. We'll get to the phone call in a minute.
Okay, so
let's let a couple more play actually first.
Yeah, keep them coming in. We don't get too far behind.
What the fuck the point is, Vince? What the fuck the point is, Vince? What the fuck the point is,
God, I just love the road to WrestleMania. Don't you guys? I just love seeing the same fucking matches and the same boring ass segments every week, with absolute no progress towards Mania. But hey, we get the SNL dumb fucks in the Battle Royal. Kill me. 210.
Kill me. Oh my god, dude.
Too perfect. The timing and cadence of that is just perfect.
Oh my god, dude, that was red. How the fuck is this thing so good at that?
No progress
there it is.
towards Mania. But hey, we get the SNL dumb fucks in the Battle Royal. Kill me. 210.
Kill me. I gotta go find that donation, like clip it solid from the thing.
210.
Who the fuck was that? That was what? Triple Gaming. Oh, okay.
Oh, Triple Gaming. That makes sense.
Let me go find that. That's in the bank somewhere here. Let's go to the phone call real quick. 914, you're on the phone. What's up?
What's up, guys?
What's up, baby?
What's going on?
Yeah. We all know WrestleMania might be all right, but we all know what everybody's looking forward to, and that's NXT TakeOver.
Oh, you want to know what we think about NXT TakeOver?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, I got you. Well, let's go. I mean, what do we think? Do you want to pull the card up, Jake? Oh,
I couldn't hear him. Which card?
You want to pull the... Could you guys hear him? Okay, good. Oh, the WrestleMania, the TakeOver card. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's pull that fucking card up.
I got it up here right now. There's 5 matches announced. I've got, all title matches. Okay, we've got War Raiders defending the tag titles against Aleister Black and Ricochet.
Winners of the Dusty Classic, yeah.
Yep. Pete Dunne versus Walter for the UK title.
That's awesome.
Velveteen Dream versus Matt Riddle for the North American. Shayna Baszler, Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane in a 4-way for the women's. And then the main event, 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT title, Adam Cole and Johnny Gargano.
Wait, read that. Let's go through that again. How many matches are there? 5, 6?
5 matches altogether.
Just 5 like they usually do. They're all titles.
Read them again one more time.
Yep. So we got the War Raiders defending against Aleister Black and Ricochet.
All right, that's awesome.
We've got Pete Dunne versus Walter for the UK title.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the Walter's that big bastard that came out after the last UK takeover. That's gonna be nuts.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fight.
Velveteen Dream versus Matt Riddle for the North American.
Hopefully that will be good. I'm a little worried because of Matt Riddle, but
but I think Dream can make it look good. And then Baszler defending the women's title against Io Shirai, Bianca Belair, and Kairi Sane in a 4-way.
That should be wild, dude. That should be good.
And then Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT title.
Which Adam Cole said would be undisputed.
That's a pretty stacked card.
It is stacked.
Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I'm excited about that. It's still, to me, this is the one time where I'm like maybe it won't overshadow Mania, but because it's such a little amount of stuff that's awesome, and WrestleMania could be so much, but in the end, last year's WrestleMania was so bad. NXT TakeOver was way better than WrestleMania last year
by a landslide.
Like, it was destroyed. WrestleMania was destroyed last year.
I mean, a lot of people still say that that's the best NXT TakeOver of all time. New Orleans.
Wow. I remember the one. I remember WrestleMania 33. Right, that was the Orlando one, right?
You guys were down there.
I need you guys to tell me where I was. I don't know. I'm like a psycho. I need a secretary or something to follow me for all the. I'm retarded. Like I need.
It all blurs together when you do it for that long.
I'm an idiot though, dude. Like I need to become rich. I need to hit the lottery tomorrow so I can have some guy follow me around and be like, yeah, Joe, no, you did this, you did that. Okay.
Have your own personal stenographer.
Yeah, I got one of those guys. I need to be like one of those rich guys who the guy books his, sir, I got your limo for you. Remember at 3:00 you have a dentist. Like, I need that guy. I'm retarded. Like what do poor people do when they don't have that? I don't know. But yeah, that was the one where
they remember their own shit.
I was there next to that huge black guy. I was there at NXT. He was a big dude. I always call him out because I wanted to know if he's listening out there because I told him about my show. He's this big guy, big black dude. He was huge. He was sitting next to me, and you couldn't move. You could lay on him. He was running into you, and he was like, "I'm sorry, man. I'll move. I can move, or get something else, or whatever." He felt bad. I was like, "Dude, I don't give a shit," and I rubbed his fucking rolls. Even I was drinking a beer, and me and him were drinking beer. This guy was drinking beer like he was fucking taking shots. He was like Andre the Giant, dude. Like he was a big dude, and we were taking shots of. He was taking shots of beer, and I was like, and he was like fucking. And around halfway through NXT TakeOver, I developed a major headache. And I remember I ran out to the car, was taking aspirin. I actually had it with me because I knew that this could happen because sometimes I get headaches. And I downed these aspirins and I laid flat in the car and I turned on WWE Network. So like I'm at NXT TakeOver, but the headache is so bad it's paralyzing. I have to leave as Bobby Roode and Nakamura just entered the ring and they're about to start. I leave. Get to the car. The only thing that sucked is fucking Diamond Diva and like everybody. I didn't get to hang out with them. She was texting me and everyone's texting me like, "What the hell? Where are you?" And I think it was there was somebody else there what's bald face? What's his name? Mr. What's his name? God, Chair Shot Reality. Chair Shot Reality.
Oh, LeBar?
LeBar, yeah, LeBar was there.
Yeah.
And so JD was like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "I'm in the car, dude, with a fucking migraine, and I'm watching the match on my phone." It was so goofy, dude. But it was.
I was gonna say I looked up that card you went to, and it's so crazy to think that was 2 years ago. Like how different the card is now. Like how different everything is.
Because that was 2 years Lars ago. And Aleister Black's, right? His debut match, wasn't it?
No. So the Orlando one that Joe was at.
Ty Dillinger started the night off, I believe.
Yep, it was Ty Dillinger, Ruby Riott, Roderick Strong, and Cassius Ono against Sanity in an 8-man tag.
Oh, that's right.
Aleister Black versus Andrade Cien Almas.
Oh, Andrade, that's what that one was. All right.
Authors of Pain, DIY, and the Revival in a triple threat for the tag titles. That was insane. Asuka and Ember Moon, and then Rude and Nakamura.
Wow.
Damn.
What a card. Damn.
Yeah, because I remember you messaging me from the car. I was like, what the hell are you doing in the car?
Yeah. I believe it's from my concussions, from the hockey concussions in 2014 and 13. I think that's where I get them from. But, it also happens, too, if I'm just drinking beer and I didn't drink enough water. I think my body I really need to drink a lot of water these days or I get dehydrated. Unknown callers on the phone. I sound like a girl right now. Like, I'm going to get dehydrated, drink a lot of water. Unknown caller, what's up?
Hey, Joe, how you doing tonight?
Larry Funk, what's up, Larry?
I just got to do a liver transplant, Joe. I feel like it was ever.
That's terrible, Larry. Larry, what are you doing? Larry, did you kill that young kid so you could take his liver?
The young kid was a stupid son of a bitch, Joe.
Oh, God. All right. Hey, listen, Larry Funk, if you're really listening, please call up sometime, man. We really want to hear from you. Larry used to call with so visceral. He would call, and he'd be full of energy, and he would go off, and he'd be crazy. And now it's like Larry, I don't know, even when he calls, he's kind of just really calm and shit. Like, that fucking liver transplant really kind of changed him a bit, I mean, he should.
Well, yeah, because he's not drinking anymore, I believe.
Yeah, that could be it.
It was the drinking that amped him up.
And he should be dead because of that.
Motherfuckers,
Motherfuckers took away my fucking nerve.
I remember that, too, the first time he called.
I was probably young, to be honest.
And I gave him the Larry name, and everybody was fucking dying with that shit because Jesse was always doing the Terry Funk thing. Yeah. And he was, Jesse was always nailing.
Jesse could do it.
Impression. So this guy calls in. He just sounded so much like Terry. I'm like, it's your brother Larry. So that's why we always called him Larry Funk. And from then on, we knew we had something special.
Did you really name him Larry? I don't remember who did it.
Yeah.
That's so funny. So long ago.
I was like, it's your brother Larry.
That's so long ago. You're right. You did say that. I remember that now. Holy shit. I forgot. I could never think who the hell named him. I probably thought it was Jesse, but that's awesome. It was you. That's funny. That's on tape. You can go back and hear that somewhere. Gatekeeper Drew is in the house on Out of Nowhere on the Joe Cronin Show. The Connor from Kayfabe and Jake DeMarco. You better get the fuck out of the chat though, Ryback.
Maybe Undertaker could do the send-off for Vince and bury him once and for all. Tombstone his ass and put him in a body bag, thus signifying the new era. Wishful thinking probably, but a thought nonetheless.
Wouldn't it be great, Gatekeeper Drew, if it was like Vince McMahon and somebody else versus The Undertaker in a Buried Alive match. And yeah, at the end he buried Vince, and then Vince never came back out again. That'd be crazy. We've always wanted Vince to like do some more interviews and shit like that, though. We never got
Buff
that.
Bagwell is a male escort now. Google Buff Bagwell Gigilo and his escort company Cowboys for Angels come right up.
Oh my God, Cowboys.
I heard that as well. I thought it was someone who was joking, but
no, I knew he was a gigolo, but I didn't know he had a freaking escort company named Cowboys for Angels.
Cowboys for Angels.
It's me, Buff Bagwell. What's up? You want me to escort you to a crack house?
Have you met my mom?
Have you met my mom? Cowboys for Angels.
You gotta look this up. What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my
We've got
God.
a new Twitch follower.
This is real.
Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Is this really it? This is really it? Hunter Brazy. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Oh my God, dude, this can't be real. What in the fuck is this?
We've got a new Twitch follower. Hell yeah. Take my pants off.
Flying Tambourine. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Fundraiser for Billy Graham. Billy Graham has a fundraiser going right now. You know that?
not for long.
Yeah, not after those comments.
They're going to come after him hardcore now.
Yeah, he really has a fundraiser for his knee or something.
They're going to start attacking him, I guarantee. Some SJW coalition for black rights is going to frame him to be a racist with that comments.
Hello, everyone. This is Wayne, coming at you better known as the good old folks there as Superstar Billy Graham, former WWF champion. Friends, you may not be aware of this. I have some catastrophic health issues in my left hip. That's not fixed soon.
But how about that Kofi Kingston?
But how about that good old Kofi Kingston? Fuck him.
Maybe that's why he said all this, just to get his name back out there. And
it worked. I mean, I looked it up. Titanium cup holds. God damn, he's got to GoFundMe. I mean, just because he said some dumb shit doesn't mean I won't fucking...
you still honor them.
You know, I've seen Road Dogg on a lot of these. You know what was really sad was local wrestler lost her husband a little while back, and that was really sad. And I saw that Sasha dropped her $200 on her GoFundMe for the funeral. It was Mistress Belmont. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
Connor from OKFabe might know who she is.
Yeah, I know who she is. I didn't realize that happened to her.
Mistress Belmont, dude, her husband died.
I didn't know that.
She got married and her husband died in I don't know if it was a car thing or something.
That's terrible.
She changed her thing to Widow Belmont on Instagram. She's going into the New England Hall of Fame on June 7th. But yeah, and it was really sad. I felt really bad for her. I'm like, she lost her husband. She's posting pictures of it. It was sudden out of nowhere. And I'm like, what is going on? And I saw her the GoFundMe that was set up for her. And yeah, I saw Sasha dropped a couple $100 for us. So that was nice of Sasha. No one really talks about that or says anything about that. But I saw you on her GoFundMe, Sasha, so just wanted to... That's a nice thing that Sasha did. That was over a year ago now. But I just thought about that. It's kind of nice.
Wow.
They wrestle a lot together, so... In fact, we probably have a clip of them somewhere. But that was crazy. Mercedes versus Belmont. Probably have that. Yeah, look at that. Here they are.
I don't want anything to do with that.
There's Mistress Belmont.
Coming out with an albino python.
Mistress Belmont doing her best Jake Roberts impersonation.
That thing's gonna eat a fan.
That's great.
That was awesome, dude. That thing's gonna eat a fan, dude. That commentary is already better than Raw.
She looks like she's ready for business.
Mercedes.
Oh God! She went to duck, but Belmont
right
wanted
off the
to
bat.
kick to his stomach.
Right in the bell. Ring that
Right in the head.
Look at Mercedes.
You gotta think on both feet
God
when
damn!
you're
Look at
here.
Sasha. She's about
You never know when they
80
call
pounds.
it. Chris Norman's in the ring. Good job there.
It looks so different.
This is when I knew. This is when I knew her. Like this is exactly what she looked like when I knew her for a second. Or I didn't really know her, but we ran into each other here or there. She was this size, dude. She was like 70 pounds looking.
Places commentary, timekeeper. Next thing you know, they'll have you on Ring Crew. Right? Jeez. Writing articles for Mayhem Magazine. Top rope missile drop kick.
Wow, those ropes look beautiful. Where the fuck did they get those ropes on that ring? Hey, I know
that
that
ring looks really good.
That ring looks nice. Yeah, this is a good ring. Holy shit.
Sounds good.
Very nice ring. Anyway, there you go. There's Mistress Belmont and Sasha. Some people know who they are.
Yeah,
What's up
speaking
to the
of
chat?
crazy shit,
Yeah.
I'm still not convinced that Lesnar is going to drop the title at Mania.
No, not either.
Yet again, several people today brought this up. Brad Shepard being one. He said, "I was told to not bank on Lesnar leaving the WWE. His contract is up shortly after Mania. We've heard that he will resign." And he said, "I was also told not to bank on Lesnar losing the title to Seth Rollins."
Right.
And a lot of this coincides with sales and sales figures. Who do you think in 2019 so far is the top selling merchandise superstar?
In 2019?
Yes.
508, hang on the phone, man. We'll get you on in a second.
I think it's Roman still.
It's either Roman or AJ Styles.
It is Roman. Roman's only had the one piece of merchandise with that black and orange, the Hope shirt that he has.
Yeah.
But since his return from his, leukemia battle, he only has that one T-shirt released, and people have been buying it up left, right, and center. So Becky Lynch is in the top 5 as well. So, I mean, that says something as well for her. But all in all, Roman is still number 1. Even with all that time off, he still was able to get back up there. And, I've said it since Seth won the Rumble. I said that it just doesn't feel like he'll lose it. And now, especially with Roman coming back shortly after, I said I could really, really see them just having Lesnar hold on to the belt until Roman's able to claim it again.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
It certainly feels that way for me, anyhow.
That or Roman actually screws him at WrestleMania. Let me take this call real quick. I want to ask a guy. Hey, 508, you having trouble there?
Hello.
508, you having problems with your phone, bro?
I heard someone has a birthday coming up.
You have a great big what coming up?
I have a present for you.
You have a present for me?
Sweet.
I want to sing you a song.
All right, baby, sing it.
Ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies.
That's the song? That's it? That's it? This is right out of Tommy NC's dream.
I was going to say, this is something that he fantasizes about.
Are there balloons around you?
You know what's even weirder?
You've been pranked by prankhotline.com.
Oh, God.
Blink twice if you need help.
Why do they keep pranking with those dumb things? Like, they're so dumb. Tommy NC would like that one, though. Tommy NC would be like, because he likes to do that Elmo voice. He, loves the Elmo voice. Have you ever heard him do the Elmo voice? It's fucking terrifying when he does it.
It is scary.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Not when you hear it, when you see him do it. That's the...
Yeah, that's true. Well,
that's the shit of nightmares.
Now, I guess now I know the trick to the prank calls. If I just put them on and they hang up, it's because it's a prank.
Yeah.
So now I know how to figure that out.
Yeah, because the recording just plays.
Right. Yep. All right. Well, that answers why the guy was hanging up. It's also it's also a local number. 508's not far from here. So.
Well, I think it uses whatever.
Yeah,
local to you.
I think I know that system because it does say what area code do you want to use?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's really close. Yeah, we have the 603s, the 617, and the 508s and the 503s or whatever the fuck.
781s.
781, yeah. A lot of them over here. Let's see what you guys are saying real quick.
Super Chat Party.
Spaz Phoenix. What up, Spaz?
JD has a sock account at ABELsalasJR.
We've said that for a while.
Abby
now.
Felicity 1. We have said that, dude. What a weird fucking account that is, dude. I know.
It just literally mimics the tone and style that he speaks.
I've exposed this. I've put his tweets next to hers, and it is so fucking weird, dude. The minute I did that, he started changing it, and this person flips out, but. This, I swear to God, this is him.
It has to be.
I've heard that, I've got people tell me that, but dude, Now, not to say that this could be a fan who's actually mimicking him on purpose. Because I've had people come to me and say that he's like some kind of psycho deviant that like pretends to be a girl. Like Daniel Bryan is carrying around a potato sack. I see SmackDown Live. WWE's trying way too hard with this gauntlet match. Interesting. Every segment is mentioning Kofi. Why do I feel like the baby faces on SmackDown are going to come out and help Kofi to spite the McMahons? Like, just the way this, it's weird. It's a weird account. It's very weird. It's very strange.
Those are not the greatest of evidence either, but we've had times where we've brought it up before where it's like utmost parallel, you know, like just side by side.
I don't care. I guess I don't care though. Like
it's just really bizarre. That's the thing.
People are obsessed with this guy. Like, I thought people were fucking. I'm almost jealous, dude. I almost wish I could start doing a little bit better on YouTube, so I could get psychos thinking that I was multiple accounts. Like, what? I already do get that.
Stands to pop out.
Yeah, give me the crazy. I do have crazy people that say that.
I was gonna say you've got some. So
I've got that.
What you wish for.
God damn.
You've got some that call endlessly and
they are obsessed with this
you
guy.
Constantly.
They're obsessed with JD, man. They really are. Everybody is. They're following everything. Like, what? Who cares? I don't know. I'm watching wrestling, dude.
Super chat.
At least they just make it Twitter.
Christ.
Kind of glad this guy is copying JD. It will annoy him so much and he can't do a thing about it. Ha 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 ha.
Oh, he could.
He strike him down.
Yeah, he could do a thing about it. Yeah, JD's taken out multiple people before. Dickie Nas. What's up, Dickie? Yeah, he could take him out if he wanted to. No, he's fully aware.
My banana video didn't get hit.
Well, me and him talked on the phone the other day. We did talk the other day, and he knows about this guy. I know about it too. We were just laughing about it. We're like, dude, fucking, he literally copies what you say and shit. It's funny. And
yeah, you strike him down, he only becomes more powerful than you ever imagined. Because then he can say, "Oh, I was taken down," and that's how you get notoriety from that shit.
It's like that fucking Peeps guy who fucking ripped me off, and basically like he's doing all his streams, and he'd be like, WWE's definitely watching me, and that's the thing is, you know, they're watching us, guys. They're copying us. Like, it's no doubt about it now, guys. And like his donations are all the same as mine, like $10 Ty Dillinger, $3.16 Austin. Like, and this was a guy who used to watch my show all the time. And then one day he started talking shit about me and calling me like a shithead.
Well, yeah, because he wanted us to come on his 1 year anniversary, and I had never watched his show. And I was like, "Oh, I could stop by. Yeah, sure, no problem." So I clicked on his channel, and I'm like, "You even have your own Jake. Yeah, you even have your own little fat DeMarco."
And he calls it out of nowhere. He's got an out of nowhere thing.
Yeah,
too.
I was like, "What is this shit?"
Yeah, he just ripped off everything.
Fucking Agreebot. Well, what is that?
Somebody was like, "Dude, he can do whatever he wants." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but don't you understand? He watched me for 2 years before he ever had a channel." So like,
yeah,
it's
and it was literally like you said,
doing.
The donations lined up. He had the exact same Ty Dillinger 10, and you know, it wasn't just like it was more than that too.
And then he was reaching out to Tommy and people like that to come on his show. Like, he was just literally taking everything. Like, it's just hilarious, dude. I mean, people always do that with Tommy. Oh, I have Tommy on? Well, now other people put Tommy on their shows. Oh, you know, I have Tommy on my Patreon. Oh, now everybody else has Tommy on their Patreon. 210, what's up, 210?
What's up, guys? How y'all doing this evening?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good. About the tag, are they going to unify the tag titles at WrestleMania, or they're not going to do anything for the tag titles?
I wish they would unify the belts because there's just too much shit, dude. They need to get rid of. They need to have the tag champions bouncing back and forth, and the women's tag bouncing everywhere, and then the women's champ bouncing everywhere at least, and then. If they
I loved it when Jericho and Big Show had the belts and they were going back and forth after Edge was injured.
Right.
And they made like a big spectacle out of, you know, they were the only ones that can go on both Raw and SmackDown, and you know, because they were the tag champs. So they could be featured on both shows. That was fun.
Telling you the brand split's dying.
Well, Fox wants it to die. They've said that. And, you know, but we have Aleister Black and Ricochet in this feud with the Revival. We still don't have that set for Mania. Same thing with the Hardys. They came back on SmackDown. They've been challenging the Usos endlessly on Twitter and YouTube, making videos, and nothing there. So that's odd. You know, the whole thing is just really bizarre that they have ignored the tag division. The most love the tag division has gotten was this gauntlet match on Tuesday, and that didn't even do anything. It hurt the tag division more than it helped. It just made everybody lose to the big day. Big day, Jesus. New day.
The big day.
Big E, shined and Xavier looked good, and everybody else got to be squashed. So,
yeah. Anything else, caller?
Yeah. One more thing. Ain't you guys gonna watch the G1 Supercard next week?
I think while Hall of Fame is on, I think all of us. I don't know. What are you guys gonna do? You guys gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be checking it out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be definitely. I'm gonna try and watch it live as best I can. But yeah,
I think I'm gonna pull my tablet over and have it there. But here's the problem: if you're listening to the Hall of Fame, it's kind of hard to watch all the fast action of the G1 and listen to the monotonous, slow Hall of Fame speeches. Like, it's something about them doesn't sync up very well. So like I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah, because you need to. Yeah, you can't just pay attention to one while listening to the other. Really, it's hard.
Yeah, I'll probably just watch the playback of the Hall of Fame. Honestly,
that's the thing. I know the Hall of Fame is not. It's something you want to see, but it's not like it's groundbreaking in the moment.
I don't care too much this year. I think one of the years I cared the most was, remember the year with Scott Hall and DDP, and wasn't that the Warrior too? Wasn't that year?
I believe so. But yeah, I mean, the G1 Supercard, you got, Will Ospreay's taking on Jeff Cobb. That's going to be great, and Bully Ray has a singles match there that's, versus to be announced. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be the New York City Street Fight. Who else? Zack Sabre Jr. is taking on Tanahashi. Naito and Ibushi. I'm trying to think. Jay White and Okada.
Versus Jay White.
Yeah, Jay White and Okada.
That's the title match, right? That's for the IWB.
That's the heavyweight championship. And then they have the ladder match for the ROH title. That's Lethal, Marty Scurll, and Matt Taven. So that'll be really good too.
Oh man, I can't wait for that. I will definitely.
I know there's other matches that I'm missing, but
I will definitely watch that match for sure with a lot more intensity. I want to see that. Poor Matt, man.
Yeah.
I wish Matt would get called, but he's like all alone. Ring of Honor feels like it's been pillaged, plundered, and raped. Don't forget.
Speaking of call-ups and whatnot, I mean, I saw today that Oni Lorcan was called up from NXT. He's now on 205 Live. They moved him up.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Red Sox opening day, Bailey.
No fanfare, no real big announcement. Just hey, there you are. We saw him in between Noam Dar and Brian Kendrick. So
I hope it goes somewhere for him, because again, he's great. Like, he really is. And now he's with his buddy Mike Bennett.
I really wish that Mike Bennett was
over.
going. Yeah, no kidding. I really wish Bennett was going for the title at Mania. I feel like they missed out there. Buddy Murphy, is doing well, but I figured that would have been one hell of a matchup.
Mike isn't like those guys. That's the thing, is like Mike is more traditional wrestler. He does some good stuff, but he's not like a guy that's like flip-flopping, corkscrewing all over the place.
Well, that's why I figured their styles would clash so much that it would work.
It might, yeah, because like it does with Velveteen Dream and other guys a lot.
Yeah.
But I just think Mike Bennett, man, he just should be on SmackDown, and he should be able to do more. Like, he should be in a role of this dude that's like just pissing people off, and he's got Maria
that
with
powerhouse
him.
Look to him, so.
Yeah, this guy's in the best shape he's ever been in. I don't know. I just don't get it. And dude, imagine having him versus Biff. Him being like, Biff, look at you, man. You'll never be married. You look like a fucking troll. Biff, you look like a troll. My teeth are white. I have beautiful abs. I've got nice hair. I've got a wedding ring and a kid and a wife. And Biff, what do you have? You look like a Oscar the Grouch. You look like a misfit. That type of stuff. They could do that sort of thing. And Biff and Mike know each other so well, they would have really good matches. I've seen them have good matches. And whatever. It's me being a homer for my indie guys. Guys do that everywhere where you watch.
We all have things, people that we're fans of, but still, it's just, I know that he
I do it too.
deserves it.
Yeah, I don't know. And they just, he is a joke right now in WWE. There's no doubt about it. Like, I get it. Mike Bennett's a joke to people. But he's not a joke as far as his work ethic, and he's not a joke as far as what he could really do. But as far as what they've booked him like, it's been a joke, and that's true. But I want
look at someone on a larger scale being treated like a joke is Nakamura. And even Meltzer had said earlier that he's not doing anything. He checked out. This is a vacation for him. He said that he's out there to surf. He's on his pension now. And it makes sense. Nakamura relocated his family to Florida when he took the job at WWE, so they like it there, he said, and that's why he's all in for WWE at this point. Pun intended.
Yeah, I call him Mike Bennett. I'm sorry, Mike Kanellis. I'm just, whatever.
Yeah,
I forget.
I do it too still.
I forget that they cucked him out. He's like the ultimo cuck. He is a little cucky in real life, the way he talks, but he's a good guy, despite the fact he's a little goofy. But
yeah, I mean, that's another one. Nakamura is literally doing nothing, and he's just soaking up the sun in Florida, getting paid. Same thing with Rusev at this point. Same thing with many others. And it's just baffling.
You ready for Gronkowski, everybody, at WrestleMania? Everybody's like, are you okay, Joe, that he retired from the Patriots? Like, we knew he was going to retire from the Patriots, and we're pretty sure he was going to retire, and we're pretty sure he was going to show up at WrestleMania. So these are all things that I'm expecting. I hope he fucking takes out Leo Rush. I know that's stupid, but and in a way, I wanted Balor to be like, yeah, you've got Rush and Lashley, I've got a demon. That's what I kept saying. But it would be kind of cool if he did do something, I guess, whatever. If he spears him into the post or something at Mania.
Have him get involved in the Battle Royal again. It's something in that scale. I don't know. I like Gronk too, but I
don't know if I do.
What celebrity gets involved? Like
we've already got Matt Riddle. Like Matt Riddle is Gronk.
Yeah.
Essentially, really, Matt Riddle is Gronk. But he's learned to wrestle a lot better. So, as far as I'm concerned, we already have Gronk in the WWE.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I know Gronk's a lot bigger, but
still. And then we're waiting for
DMOON's going to hang himself at Dodger Stadium on opening day. Sorry, man.
And then we're waiting on other people to get their chance to shine here. And Kurt Angle's on this huge, farewell tour. His last match on Raw, his last match on SmackDown. He's had multiple matches. And I know they want to give him his time, but I feel like it kind of took away from the allure that was his retirement match at Mania. We keep forgetting that he's going to have a match with Baron Corbin. It kind of slipped my mind past the announcement because that's how inconsequential it is. And apparently he really wasn't feeling well at SmackDown. That's part of the reason why they had Orton come out so quickly.
Wait, who wasn't feeling well?
Kurt Angle.
Oh, wow. He didn't look right.
Yeah, that's why they said he's not feeling well. That's part of the reason. It's been a huge mistake for Kurt to be doing these TV matches, says Meltzer, because I think that the interest in his retirement has gone away. Same thing I said. He said that it wasn't a good feeling, though, to see him like that. And I agree entirely. I mean, I've been saying this for a while now. He has not looked good in any of these matches since he's returned, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, apparently he wasn't feeling well at SmackDown, so that's why they had Orton come out a little bit faster.
Kurt looked like dog shit on Raw.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to say that.
Live, Connor, did it not look like that was not the planned finish with the match with Samoa Joe?
No,
right back.
Yeah,
figure it out.
No, it did sort of see like that, but I'll tell you, the crowd was dead for that match. To be honest with you,
they had no reason to be alive besides like the spectacle of it initially. But once it got, it took off. There was just nothing to it, no substance.
So I know this is going to sound like a really fucked up and really stupid, and probably not even an accurate analogy of this. But obviously when their cameras on, the wrestlers are walking to the back up the ramp. And so I'm 10 feet away from the ramp, as you guys saw on TV. So I can see these guys pretty damn up close. Kurt looked like a fucking guinea pig. And what I mean by that is he had one body. There was no neck. There was no other thing. It was just, and if you watch, I don't know if this is on camera or not, but when he's going up to the stage, he's limping.
No.
Just walking. And I'm like, I don't think he did that much in the ring to merit that. So it's like, it made me sad.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I mean, he went ahead and he just was turning blue at several points. He couldn't even angle slam Samoa Joe and couldn't even, have a suplex delivered to him. So, I mean, the whole thing is just unfortunate, but just a bad look. And I don't know. I just worry about him. A lot of people said, Glorious Eugene, I agree. It looks like he's going to have a stroke at Mania, and that's the last thing we want.
Just get it over with. I mean, just get the match over with. Not the stroke.
Yeah. Everyone had initially thought, myself included, that Baron Corbin would be replaced by anybody, I originally wanted John Cena to take on Kurt Angle, and we're not getting that. It seems like Cena is said to be interrupting Elias. So, also not a huge news tidbit here, but Alexa Bliss has a new look. I don't know if you saw it yet, but
yeah, I did. Weird. I don't know.
It is odd. It's a unique look. I mean, she's got black hair now with blonde highlights in it, and it just makes her, obviously the contrast makes her skin look a lot paler too. So she looks entirely different. It is a interesting look. I don't know if I'm a fan of it yet. I have to see other,
yeah, seriously,
other styles. But the way it looks with what she debuted on Twitter, I don't care for. I mean, doesn't matter my opinion there what that is, but
yeah, I wasn't moved either way, basically.
Yeah. Also, Finn Balor posted on Instagram a picture of him and Becky laughing together, and he said, "We are both going to win the titles at Mania." Ha 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 ha. Some people felt like that was a spoiler. I said that's just him being, funny and a bit confident. I don't take that as a spoiler. Obviously, he's not going to post the outcome of matches on Instagram.
Yeah.
And then, surprisingly enough, a Raw superstar confirmed that they almost quit back in February. Do you have any inkling as to who that might be?
A Raw superstar almost quit?
Yes.
No idea.
It's Dana Brooke, believe it or not. Who cares? Not many, but at Fastlane, they were in her hometown, and she was supposed to take on Natalya, and then they canceled the match that Monday in Raw. She was supposed to take on Natalya. It didn't happen. So she said, when I was told that your match isn't happening, at that point in time, I said, no, this place does not define me. I'm stronger than this. I want to go prove to the world that you can't keep me down. Then she thought twice about it later and decided not to call it quits and said, you know something, if I quit now, what kind of example am I going to be for everyone that's followed me? And that's why when she delivered that promo against Ronda Rousey, she was a bit emotional because she was really speaking from the heart. So
it did feel like they were like trying to do something with her a little bit, but I mean, when you have Dana Brooke versus Ronda Rousey months before or weeks before Mania, you know what's coming. What's going to happen.
Yeah, obviously. Unfortunately, we can't answer the Skype calls. I do apologize, and Joe alluded to it before, but I apologize for the noise. SmackDown did garner 185,000 more viewers than last week's show. So they had a 2.55 rating this week. So that's a 2.3 rating. So that's really good for them.
I mean, SmackDown's been doing pretty decent as far as like the shows themselves. Although, then again, compared to Raw, it's not saying much sometimes.
Yeah, the first hour got a 2.55. So all in all, the average was 2.39 million viewers. So this edition was the highest of 2019 thus far.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, they are doing well, so getting bombed with that now until Joe gets back.
Bad timing.
Unfortunately, nothing you can do about it, but I wish Skype gave us, since we're in a party call, all of us control the answer hang up. I wish they had, like Discord does in certain aspects. It'd be nice. There we go. Also,
someone's just going to call back in a second, so.
Yeah, we're just going to wait for it. It'll ring out again. But, of course, the big news of the day is that, as we said weeks ago, Adam Ant let us know back, I believe, March 11th. He confirmed it, but we had speculated before that. I know Joe had predicted it even earlier. But JoJo is pregnant. So 2 WWE stars announced they're expecting a baby. JoJo had went ahead and said that she is, carrying child and is, obviously Bray is the father. But when WWE sent out their announcement / congratulatory message to her, they did not mention Bray Wyatt at all whatsoever. I found that a bit amusing.
They're not shade. They're not married, right?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, they said congratulations to JoJo on expecting your first child this June. And then they said JoJo announces pregnancy on Instagram. And the name they decided on is Nash, Knash.
What?
Yeah, Nash. Knash.
Knash?
Knash.
Knish?
Knash.
Weird.
I don't know how it's pronounced, but Knash. Nash. Knash. I think it's Knash, but
weird. But no, I mean congratulations to JoJo, but
Pinoche.
I mean, I know Bray Wyatt was going through that nasty divorce too.
Yeah, so that, and you know, obviously the cheating allegations didn't help either. But I just found it amusing that WWE made no mention of Bray whatsoever.
I mean, I'm not too surprised because either they want to cover it up or they just want to keep Bray Wyatt like under wraps until he returns. I don't know. That's my guess.
Yeah, I mean that is certainly not surprising, but. Also here, Dave Meltzer says that Charlotte winning the SmackDown Women's title had nothing to do with Asuka. So he said it could have been Naomi or Carmella or anyone else on the roster, but Charlotte winning the title was done with a very specific purpose in mind. And as many people had said, even just you both at the beginning of the show, Meltzer says it's for the 4 horsewomen standing tall with the championships. My problem with this is, so Becky wins the Raw Women's Championship. The SmackDown title isn't on the line. So Charlotte just lost at the main event of WrestleMania, but she still gets to stand tall with her belt.
It's so
she's holding up the SmackDown title. Becky just won the match. She's holding the Raw title. And then Sasha and Bayley come out to hold up theirs, or they're just alluded to in some way, shape, or form.
So that means Ronda
they run
has
out
to
hug them. Like
that means Ronda has to eat the pin or tap.
Seems like that's what's going to happen because
that's the only
Ronda's. Originally, I said no, but then Joe made a great point. He said Ronda's. I said Ronda's disappearing, so I'd assumed they would want to protect her. But then again, with her being gone for a while, if she taps out to Becky, it really elevates Becky, and Ronda has a motivation for revenge when she does come back because Ronda's only booked for the night after WrestleMania for that Raw. And then she's going to be on a hiatus for quite some time. I guess she's not going to come back till around June.
Jesus.
Damn.
So as Joe had said, welcome back. We went ahead and, I do think he's right on the money with that, saying that Ronda will be the one to be defeated in that match.
Yeah. Wait a minute, what? Say it again.
Ronda will be the one to lose.
Oh, yeah, I believe so, too, yeah. Absolutely,
because originally I was not sold on that, but it makes perfect sense with her, being gone for a while. So
then Charlotte can be like, "I'm the champion of SmackDown, you're the champion," and then they can unify the belts if they want.
Yeah,
and they can even get that four horsewomen moment they want.
Yeah, that's what we were saying because Meltzer said here, recently a few hours back that that's the main focus. It didn't even have much to do with Asuka. It was beneficial to take one match away from Mania, because it's long enough as is. But Charlotte winning was specifically with the purpose in mind of having the 4 horsewomen stand tall.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. So that way all those girls who really started the whole revolution thing can be in the ring with the belts at the end of the show. I get it.
It just looks so odd, when you feel like, all right, so Charlotte starts to walk out of the ring and then Bayley and Sasha are there, and they go and they hug Becky, and they're like, "Oh, come back, Charlotte!" And she holds up her belt too. Like, she lost. I don't know. It sounds very trivial.
Yeah, but WrestleMania 8, bro.
Yeah, I mean, granted. But.
All right, fucking Papa Shango. I mean, Ultimate Warrior comes out and saves Hogan, and they go, "Yay!" WrestleMania 9. I mean, this is the same guy. Vince McMahon, same guy. Justin Bailey brings up a good point. He says, how about Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin in a Heart Attack Counts Anywhere match? Also,
you could make Jerry Lawler the referee.
Well, he can be the one to deliver JoJo's baby. We didn't talk about that yet. Bray Wyatt. We knew this was happening.
We beat you to it.
This guy cheated on his wife. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, we were just mentioning that. We said it was odd that, in one sense, that WWE we get why, but I still figured they would have mentioned that Bray was the father when they both posted it openly on Instagram and Twitter. But WWE did not acknowledge it at all whatsoever.
That's
they just
one down.
Her.
I will go through every single one of the WWE women.
You see JoJo offer, up there, we're pregnant, we're having a baby, and then it clips to Bray. Run. That was the whole.
I am the eater of ass.
Shit bomb. There it is.
If New Day turns heel on Kofi, that will destroy the merchandise sells. All the kids will destroy Xavier's YouTube account. Too many people believe it's real. It's still real to me. Damn it.
Thank you, John. Kill me. John Montgomery, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Maybe Big E just turns.
Yeah.
Only. Yeah, so he splits up the New Day.
I don't know, man.
Because Vince is, I mean, there's rumors that Vince wants to push him anyway.
Give it a hell yeah!
Off a cliff.
Joe, if you went drinking with Jake, then about 2 a.m. you passed out, then you woke up 2 hours later with cum on your face and Jake taking you home, what would be going through your mind?
You don't get those type of donations on Steven Larson. What would be going... not again. That's what would be going through my mind.
Is the stream still on?
Not again. Yeah. Why?
No,
that's what would be going through your mind.
That's what would be going through my mind. Yeah, is the stream still on?
Yeah, did anybody see that?
Anybody watch?
Thank you, Tommy NC. Walmart associate, old school.
Oh, shit.
Raw gave me AIDS, fuck raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck raw.
Hi everyone. I am going to Raw Festival of Honor the Friday of Mania weekend. Joe, are you going to watch G1 Supercard? Do you like Jay White? He will be defending his title on Saturday, same night as Hall of Fame.
G1 Supercard. Walmart associate, yes sir, I will be watching him and Okada. That is going to be sick. Wait a minute, is it Okada? No, it's fuck.
Super Chat Party.
Yeah.
JD,
No,
is that tranny in the
Tanahashi.
viral video
Jesus.
licking airplane toilet
No.
seats?
It's Okada. Who the fuck said
Okada
that?
versus Jay
What's the
White,
question?
yes.
Spaz Phoenix, thank you, man. I agree, dude.
What, for
Absolutely
Supercard?
agree.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
heavyweight
it's
is
Okada.
Jay White and Okada.
Okay,
Yes.
God, I thought maybe I was wrong. I was like, it's Okada versus
No,
White.
no.
Because that's going to be
Sorry,
fucking
I was
awesome.
reading something. I couldn't hear you.
It's going to be awesome, dude.
Can't multitask.
That ROH ladder match, too, man. I'm into that. My Matt Taven's was my neighbor for a long time, man. He's a good guy. Just a good guy. I love those guys. Anybody that I used to help me when I first started calling wrestling in New England. Like, he's a guy who helped me. Mike Bennett helped me. Biff Busick helped me, who's Oni Lorcan. He helped me. Those are all guys that helped me at some point. Brutal Bob Evans, all those guys at some point helped me out or let me do shit.
The city of Black Mountain finally got my paycheck in. Time to go out to Golden Corral with my good Vice Mayor Thomas Finton. I heard he might be inviting Debate to make it a threesome. I'm gonna have a better threesome than Bill Clinton. I figured it out.
Oh my god, dude, that's gotta be a t-shirt, right? Like, I figured it out. First is just figure it out, and then it's I figured it out. I gotta have a No Joe Cronin Show shirt that says figure it out.
Here we go, I'm about to get
I'll work on it.
Here we go, about to get
You gonna make
man.
it for me?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, no.
$20.
My prediction is a fatal four-way TLC match to unify the Raw and SmackDown tag team titles at WrestleMania.
ADTR, thanks, man. Do you think they can do that, though? With 1 week left, they can be like, I don't know.
By the way, unifying the belts.
And then to get, like, both... You know what I mean? Because you would think there'd be, like, a
I
big
don't
run-in.
think they would have to have... They're not going to unify the tag titles.
So it'd be what? I would think Usos, Bar, Revival, and...
Do you think they'll do champions versus champions just for bragging rights?
They could. I had said that would be... I said that
Ugh.
last night. I said at least if they did that, it would be to get both teams on the show. They would.
Did you
save
say that
one
last
match.
night? I think I
Yeah.
stole it from you subliminally then.
Hey, it works. Stick
Wow.
with it. It works.
Yeah, I'll just
And,
rip you off.
You know,
yeah.
we have them go ahead, and it takes away one match off the card. If we
Yeah.
can get fewer matches and more time for other matches, I'm okay with that. 17 was too many.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let them have their bragging rights, and at least then it would be a good match. Revival and Usos, fuck yeah. And
Yeah.
by the way, thanks to Justin Bailey and a few others, but Justin Bailey pointed out that Alexa Bliss didn't fucking dye her hair black. It was fake news, and she was just taking everybody along for the ride.
What the fuck is that? What? Who cares?
Yeah, you missed a lot.
What the fuck? That's so weird.
Yeah, she posted before that she had redone her hair. It was all black and looked odd for sure. So, but she apparently was just fooling everybody on Twitter. So
that's so weird.
What the hell is that?
Right?
That's so weird, dude.
Why would you waste time on that?
I don't know.
To get herself talking. I mean, she's got to do
Get
weird,
some attention?
She's the host of Mania, right? Yeah, she's not wrestling. She doesn't have an opponent. So you got to do stuff on social media to get attention, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first tweet said, should I change my hair color, something like that. And then she posted a picture not long after with, she said, do I change the color or no? And then an hour or two later, she had the black hair. And then 6 hours ago, she said, finished product, #gotcha. And it's all blonde, so, hey, whatever. But there you go. So thank you, Mr. Bailey.
They could, shit, man, WrestleMania is talk about throwing it together. I mean, I know that some of it, again, like we said, Vince has kind of picked up on the fact that the long-term booking thing, it doesn't last anymore for people's attention spans. So, again, they're adding things late on purpose here or there, it seems like. And they've been doing that.
This feels too late, though.
This does feel just too late.
I mean, you look at the Supercard card
yeah.
and how most of these things have been at least brewing in some way, shape, or form for months now.
Yeah.
Some of them, go back years. So it's just... and then you hear WWE is taking extra precaution with not revealing Brock's schedule. There were people that... certain employees that used to receive notices about Brock's schedule if he'd be at Raw or things like that or pay-per-views, and they're not even getting that information anymore. They're being very tight-lipped intentionally.
Oh.
They're making it on a need-to-know basis. And, a few different people feel that they're being elusive with Brock's schedule so that the company could, not only show that he has no indication of going anywhere, but they want to keep it more of a spectacle and a surprise. And that also kind of backs up the fact that he won't be losing the Universal title.
Maybe, yeah.
If he'll still be appearing, they're just not saying when and where.
God, that belt is so worthless.
It is, because he's not there to defend it. And everybody has said it over and over again.
I want to take a quick second to do a little commercial for myself. Morning Madness episode 155 is up, guys. It's up. I also put some links to every single episode of Morning Madness. It is up right now. 32 minutes long. On Patreon. For all the $5 and above patrons, Morning Madness is up. Please check it out if you'd like. Leave some comments. Whatever else. Interact with the Patreon as always. Still at a record number of patrons. Over 370 right now, which is the most ever. So thank you for that support. You just hit play or download episode number 155. Become a patron. Tonight we'll be shouting out the new patrons all week. Download the Patreon app. If you've never used Patreon, get on Patreon. Search Joe Cronin Show. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Then once you've Patreon me, check out OK Faves. It's fire. So isn't Justin Bailey's. It's all been fire, dude. If you got a couple bucks to throw around, and you don't want to spend it on dildos this month, for
this month,
yeah, for $20, I mean, you can get 3 or 4 people's shows with just so much shit, and mine is loaded because this is what I'm doing, but other people's is loaded too. It's fucking, these Patreons are sick. Plus, you can download all the shit to your phone or your computer, save it all, whatever. Also, to the people that listen to Corrupted on iTunes, I know we're way behind on iTunes, so you want to listen live on Saturday nights, it's $1 to do that. But there's a lot of people that are $2 patrons, $5 patrons, $10 patrons in the JCS Army, and I really appreciate the people that go above and beyond to cover for the people that can't afford to do more than $1. So thank you to those people. But if you are never listened to my other show, Corrupted, which is not a wrestling show, it's just comedy and shit like that, you can hear the first 40-something episodes now on iTunes. So there's 40-something. We're on episode 92 or 93, I think. But up to 40 is available on iTunes or wherever podcasts are heard. You can listen to 1 to 40. And if you say to your Amazon.Alexa, you say, play the Corrupted podcast, she will play the latest episode. That's been a cool feature.
That's awesome.
A couple of years of that feature, dude. I love it. We haven't hooked up Alexa here in this house since we moved. I'm just triggering everybody's now. I'm sorry. Since moving into the new place, we haven't hooked it up yet. So no FBI yet, but we'll figure it out. Get it? Anything else on your... Oh, my God. Cowboys for Angels. I just found it. Ugh. Dude, this guy's this guy's gross.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Ugh.
They get this
Services.
weird close up of this guy, and like he totally like destroyed his nose hair. Ugh. What the fuck? Super chat.
Joe, are you drinking cum?
Yes. No, this is milk. I have to say this is milk. No, I got some milk on my beard. What the fuck? What the? Oh my god, dude! Request an encounter. Wait, this guy's the CEO. I thought you said he owned it. Does Buff Bagwell not own this?
I thought the way it sounded like he owned it.
Request an encounter from the CEO.
God, it looks like him.
I didn't know it was legitimate. I thought it was a joke.
I mean, I thought he was serious. Like that.
No. I'm saying before this when I heard it.
You think? Oh, maybe he's one of the Cowboys.
I thought it was a joke.
Okay, so he probably lives in Florida or Las Vegas, right? Chances are.
Florida, I'm guessing.
So let's go to let's click on Tampa. Oh my god. Oh, this is. I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw the fuck up. Okay, so let me just keep looking through. So I'm looking at Florida. Does anybody know where he lives?
Come.
No. Buff or this CEO?
No, I want to know. Yeah, I want to know where. Oh wait, South Florida. Yeah, I want to know where Bagwell's from because that's probably where he is on this escort service. Foster. What is an escort? So you, like these guys just accompany you places?
Yeah, mainly the bedroom.
But I thought it was illegal.
I thought so too.
This guy looks like.
It says former WCW wrestler Buff Bagwell is earning $400 an hour as a gigolo.
But where is he? I don't see him.
And this is on
Dante
sports site. So he said a weekend with the Buffster will set you back $8,000, but the full week is better value at a mere $25,000.
Weekend with the Buffster.
Apparently, these prices haven't deterred too many admirers from applying to see if Buff has got the stuff, with him being the second most in-demand gigolo they've got. Now, of course, we want to know who was the first. Chuck Palumbo, the website says.
Oh, he's under the old category. Old Cowboys for Angels.
Wow.
Oh my god, he really is there. He's under old Cowboys for Angels. So they have they have a website, cowboysforangels.com, but he's under old.cowboysforangels.com.
Because he was on the Showtime show Gigolos.
He was?
Yeah, apparently he was in season 5.
Wow. He looks completely different right there. Because he shaved his face, but yeah, when he has that beard with these three little sideburn things or whatever.
Yeah, that's him.
You know, the way he looked like in WCW, yeah. When he has that, he totally looks like kind of a douchebag. You know, like, hey, you got your crack, you know. But when you look at him over here with the shaved face.
On the old Cowboy site, yeah.
Oh, God, I feel horrible. I just had some Hershey's chocolates. You know the ones you put in the cookies? You bake in the cookies?
Yeah.
I just took them out of the bag and started eating a bunch of them. I feel horrible now.
Were they unsweetened? Those will always kill you.
God, I feel horrible. I feel like I'm going to throw up.
The Revival took a picture with a fan in an AEW shirt, and then they said, I'll see you in May to the fan.
Really?
That's, they always like to be wise asses and throw shade. And the one thing we didn't get to that I want to talk about quick is Vince McMahon. He sold a shit ton more stock.
Yes.
He sold 3.2 million shares, approximately valued at $270 million. Wow. So you remember December 2017, he sold 3.34 million shares.
This is the third.
That was worth $100 million.
It's the third time now I think he sold.
Yeah. November this past year, he sold 306,000 shares for $23 million. And we kept hearing that he would sell around 500 million. So he's getting there, 100 million first, 270 now, and 23 million then.
When he first sold the stock, I believe the first time that we heard the report that he sold stock, it was around the $35 mark. And then the second time he sold stock, I think it was around the $65 mark. So now he's unloading more, but it's, I believe, at least today it traded at about $85 to $87. And last week it traded at $92.
Yeah, but there's an issue with that because it's not straight stock exchange stock either, because there's a Class A and a Class B common stock.
Oh.
So there's publicly traded stock shares, and then there's the different classes of it.
I did
I
not
hope
know
the
that.
main event at Mania is Kofi versus Daniel, because I want WrestleMania to end in a screw job when Kofi is about to win after hitting the Trouble in Paradise. I want Big E to come in and destroy Kofi, and Daniel wins and Big E cuts a promo after match.
Broken Lion, thank you, man. But Broken Lion, we already know the women are closing.
Yeah, the women are.
It's already a fact that the women are closing, dude.
I bet you Kofi's match will be dead middle of the show, so...
Oh my God, dude. That's hilarious, Connor. That's really funny, Connor.
Yeah, Vince, he owns 80.1% of the company's voting power.
Yeah.
But that's only 36.8% of the outstanding shares. So he owns 36% of all the shares, but that equals 80% of the voting power, because the other, remainder of the shares are broken up amongst so many people that because he holds so many just himself. He owns 28,600,000 shares.
Damn.
Have you seen Joe Rogan? He had a guest on. Look at the shirt.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Ron Funches? Who the hell is this guy?
I have no idea who that is.
I don't know who he is, but he was a moron.
He's very lackadaisical and kind of airheady.
I watched
he's
this
funny,
show.
Though. He's very funny. But.
He has no idea about anything, though. Like, they were talking about the Jussie Smollett thing, and he was like, I'm so happy because I don't know why, though. It was really weird. Like, and then they were talking about, like, other stuff, and he just was like, oh, like, this was one of the worst guests, I feel like. I mean, maybe I need to watch the whole thing, and the guy's funny, but, like, I watched about 20 minutes of it, and I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? But all I could think was, well, whatever. He's got an AEW shirt on, so that's awesome. So I was like, this guy's great. Nice AEW shirt, though, so there it is. But maybe he's not an idiot. I mean, I don't know. I just caught him. They were talking about...
He acts a bit aloof at times. Like, that's part of his stand-up and his character, is that he's just not...
Let me hear him. Hold on.
Intense or caring about anything, really.
That's really the biggest deal, being able to take on more. So then,
how come all the comics nowadays are just like retarded almost? I don't know if has anyone noticed that. Like back in the day, comics would be like, "All right, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you that." Now the comics are like, I'm a comedian. Like, it's just weird. Like, they're all like lots of them are like this now. Like, very fucking weird. Like, yeah, there's just so many of them. Like, what is this?
I'm able to make more money. So
I was carrying my daughter around on my shoulders the other day. She likes to get carried around.
Dude, this podcast will make you fall asleep, dude. I was carrying my daughter around on my shoulders the other day. And I was thinking, like, well, it's so different. It's like, what the fuck is this podcast today? I feel
neither one of them seem into it. So.
And
I think Joe realized he's talking to a wall
on my shoulders. After
fucking horrible.
I know I don't want a Mooty Man match to end show.
I don't either. Broken Lion. I don't either. But yeah, the multi-woman match is gonna do it for you, Broken Lion. Let's see a little bit more.
Well, you just said you didn't want a multi-man match. You're not. You're getting a multi-woman match. So
unless you think Charlotte's a man.
40 minutes or so of that, like, it's fucking rough. Like, it starts really hurting your neck. You start getting really tired, and I had to put her down.
Tired now.
And I was thinking, like, how crazy is that? That there's a lot of people that just carry that much extra around with them all the time.
Yeah, he killed his daughter.
They're always carrying around an extra 60 pounds. And you don't think it's that much of a deal until you don't have...
I feel like they both smoked the same sleep weed.
Of it, and then you walk with it.
Just the same thing, actually.
And you realize, like, and it's just like, even if it's not that, like, when a kid's sitting on your neck, it's not like the idea.
By the way, I got to get that mic stand that they got right there. That mic stand's the best because that mic stand, I mean, I have the same Shure mic he's using, but that mic stand doesn't have any springs. It locks in. It's a $300 fucking stand.
Damn.
Yeah, but this one, it's like
better than my 99-cent store spring.
You hear all the wobbling, like with that one, I can secure it to the wall and just fucking
crazy.
And never hear the noises of all the bumbling you hear with this one. But this is a $20 mic stand, so it's like that's the. But whatever. Anyway, I just noticed that about fucking.
I drilled a hole into the wood of the desk here and just.
Oh yeah, and see, and you don't want it on the desk. That's the other thing. Like a lot of people, like unless you have like a heavy duty desk, you don't really want that because then you get this.
Yeah, this is corkboard shit.
You can hear everything.
So. I'm waiting for it all to just collapse.
I'm gonna get it going up there someday, but I'm gonna call this the Slow Rogan podcast. Like, what the fuck?
Carry all the weight.
Let's hear more from this guy.
Like before, when I was just doing stand up to do it and didn't think I was going to be successful, it didn't matter. I was just like, I'm just living for today. Give me free pizza, give me whatever. And then it was like, once this thing started changing a little bit, I was like, oh, things are happening. I still don't even really know what I'm doing.
Man, I guess I'll have to watch his stand up because here he's like, fuck it, I want to kill myself.
He is very funny in his stand up.
Is he?
I will say that I've enjoyed him. Yeah.
I think you're right about the sleep weed.
I think they just smoked the wrong weed. That's got to be what it is.
I think it's
they
exactly
can't
what it
both.
is.
They're both like this. They're both like, like they definitely like in the back, like fuck yeah. And then by the time it's like they've been hanging out for 2 hours. Now they're like, all right, let's do the podcast, man. You ready to go? And the guy's like,
fuck, we still got to do that.
Yeah, we got to do that, all right, man. AEW. And then Joe Rogan's like, hey man, it's good to be with you. It's good to be with you. I'm good to be here. Well, so yeah, man, you've been big into comedy, man. You've been getting big, and everything's been going really well. And how's it going? It's been going great. I mean, like I fucking like this is like two Dean Ambroses talking to each other. I haven't seen the beginning of this.
God.
I haven't seen the beginning of this yet, but let's see if that's how it goes.
Is that like the last?
Let's see how it goes.
The difference that I'm learning between when I do comedy and acting is that like
it starts that way, so that sucks. See, look, they didn't even start the show like usual. Usually Rogan's like 3, 2, 1, and then he goes, "So what's up, man? How you been?" But instead, it starts with this guy like, like because they're just fucking high as shit.
They're burned out of their mind already. Yeah, like you said,
I'm learning between when I do comedy.
You guys are onto it. That's what happened.
Like,
they were just
talking about
2 hours later talking, and they're like, "Shit, we got to record this."
Well, getting emotional on stage. If people get angry on stage, that
yeah, they were talking, and then they were like, he was just like, just start shit. Yeah.
It shows. The audience can feel it. You could say the exact same words, and with like a fake anger, as we were saying, like Brody was really good at. Like he would.
God damn, I'm gonna pass out. Fuck this shit. I can't deal.
We've
with
done
it.
that a few times, even with Bailey early on, where we would just get into a call, start a really good conversation.
Yeah.
And end up being where we did it so many times. You're like, fuck it, don't talk to me till I hit record.
Yeah.
Because we would ruin shit. We would talk about shit, and we would lose the reaction. You don't want to try and have the same conversation again. It's not sincere and doesn't have the same impact.
Dude, that's why I also like record almost everything too, like for the most part, because I've had people be like, dude, come on, man, what you didn't record that? And I'm like, yeah, I wasn't gonna record our private shit until we get going, because I used to do that and people yelled at me, but then people tell me to do that, so it's like I don't know what to do. But I never use anybody's sound clips, but people are like, yeah, no, make sure it's recording all the time, so I do.
That's why the corrupted pre-show is so good.
Probably, yeah, like you're starting to get into it. I feel like sometimes for a little while, like for like 30 episodes of Corrupted at one point, things weren't good at first at the beginning, because we'd all be talking, having a good time, and then I'd be like, all right, let's start the show. And when I started the show, it'd be like Corrupted, and then everybody would go silent, and then I'd be like, hey guys, what's up? And then everybody would be like, hey, and like we couldn't get back into it. And I was like, dude, just go back to talking like we were talking. Like that's what's funny.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be 3 guys or whatever, just fucking having a real conversation and making jokes about shit. But it was a little while at some point that like it was weird when I started it, because people were like afraid to talk, or I know that I'm sort of, conducting everything, but I'm like, nah, everybody talk, talk over me if you have to.
Well, we just didn't want to deal with off-air Cronin, where you yell at us and demoralize us and beat
the
us
shit out of you.
Dude, I don't mind the beatings. It's kind of a turn on, but so.
Yeah, I mean, that works out.
It's the rapings that you.
Us sadists, it's just the yelling.
I like the violence too. Like it's something.
Nothing beats Roman telling on ESPN today for Conor to join 205 Live. Conor McGregor.
Oh God.
He's like, I got a perfect place for Conor McGregor. He could be on 205 Live and he can flip with the other guys.
I thought he was worried though. I thought they were worried that like the guy there was all these rumors that he pulled out the plans. They were gonna have Conor at WrestleMania, and now they're not because of the allegations. But then he went and said that.
Yeah.
I don't think
it was just.
Do you remember any kind of plans for Conor McGregor whatsoever?
No, I never heard anything about it until he retired. Everyone's like, yeah, he was supposed to come and help and be in Becky's corner, and I never heard anything about this at all until he retired, and then people were like, oh yeah, they had plans, but they were canceled.
Well, let's talk about the Smackdown viewership, because this is a very interesting thing. Usually how Raw goes, no matter what, how Raw goes, Smackdown is affected by it. Raw has been dropping and dropping. Raw went down to, I believe, on Monday night, Raw did a 2.3 or a 2.4, which was a drop from the previous week. So Raw went down to about a 2.4, which is lower. I believe last year at the same time they were at a 3, maybe a 2.8. I don't remember. SmackDown had done a 2.1, a 2.19, a 2.2, and last night did a 2.393. So they almost did a 2.4.
Yeah,
on
almost.
SmackDown.
It was the highest for 2019 yet, as we had said earlier. That was the absolute highest for 2019.
SmackDown is slightly trending upward all of a sudden, has this weird tick upward, and it all starts with the Kofi Kingston shit, basically. It has a tick upward.
Yeah, the Gauntlet had steady viewership throughout. So
Raw has ticks downward. So that is very interesting to me.
Yeah, Raw usually starts strong and then just plummets, and SmackDown tends to start strong, dip, and then pick back up. So
very interesting.
Yeah, it is a little more uncommon. Doesn't follow the same trajectory.
This is curious if they're going to continue that momentum up to Fox.
Well, they better hope so. Fox better hope so, because they need SmackDown to sort of become its own thing. They need it to do this. They need people to all of a sudden say, you know what, Raw is killing me, but I'm going to watch SmackDown. They like SmackDown and Fox. They need that to happen, because up until now it's been, hey, SmackDown was great last night, but it dropped in the ratings because Raw was so bad. It dropped, and that dropped the SmackDown rating down, even though SmackDown was good. But what you're seeing here is consistent story. Even not that good, but it's...
Joe called Tommy as Jesse the Body.
It's me, Jesse the Body. Tommy, I was a Navy SEAL, you fat piece of garbage. Have you ever seen 9/11? Do you understand that 9/11 was... You think 9/11 was real? You don't think that George Bush did it? Where's the bodies? I've never seen the bodies. Have you? I was the body. I was the body. I need to... I don't know. I need to listen to that more. Broken Lion, thanks. It's a little late now for Tommy. You think he's awake? Oh, maybe I'll send him a little message on Facebook and he'll hear.
I was doing the Drew voice
Thanks,
during
man.
Raw.
What are you doing, man?
Just to aggravate people.
Oh, were you? Like at the show?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what Tommy said. Oh, shit. Let me turn it up. He did the stupid...
Figure it out.
He did the stupid... Yeah, that's what he sounds like. He doesn't sound like Vince McMahon. He sounds like a fucking over-the-top umpire.
I'm Vincent Kennedy McMahon, and
Sounds like Vince if he had his fucking wisdom teeth pulled out.
Yeah. God damn, Tommy. I wonder if he's awake, though. If he's awake, I will call him as Jesse the Body. I need to listen to a little bit of Jesse first, though. Otherwise, I can't get into it. You know what? Remember for years, I was like, if only I could do Jesse. And then, like, I all of a sudden, I got it a little bit. And, I don't know why. It's just fucking... You know, let's listen to a little bit.
Ventura, the pro wrestler, celebrity in
Come on,
Minnesota.
you fucking piece of shit.
Plus for an interview you'll see first on CBS this morning. Good morning, Gum.
Good morning.
So your attorney said that there are no winners here, and the question then is,
There are no winners.
Pursue this lawsuit?
Well, you pursue a lawsuit for the truth. I would have been a big-time loser had I not pursued the lawsuit, because the lawsuit, the whole story was fabricated.
He fabricated. The whole story was fabricated. He had fabricated the entire thing. I didn't do it. What am I supposed to do? Sit on the sidelines as some guy buries my name? It doesn't matter if he passed away. What matters is the truth to me. Were you insulted? Were you defamed? If your family was embarrassed, you wouldn't try to seek the truth? I'm about truth. I didn't sue the family. I sued the lawyers. The insurance money paid for the court proceedings. Look at my hairy chest. Vince McMahon once masturbated to me having a match. me and Pat Patterson one time had a match in the ring, and damn it if I didn't look out into the crowd and see Vincent McMahon masturbating, staring at me, and that's when I knew, oh, I've got a job here. I don't fucking know. Like, I'll figure it out. What the fuck, dude?
That's why I always looked up to you, Mr. Josie the Body Ventura.
Did you? I don't even know who you are.
Well, my name's Drew. I'm from Scotland.
Ah, you're a Scottish man. I used to know a lot of Scotsmen back when I was a Navy SEAL. We would deploy sometimes from Scotland in Edinburgh and next to Ireland sometimes as well. Beautiful country. The government's a little corrupt like everybody else, but the people are great.
You can't argue with that.
You can't argue with almost anything I say because I tell the truth.
And I pursue the truth.
Can you tell me this? Is Vince McMahon still a cocksucker?
The general opinion is yes, he is.
All right, not a lot's changed. Vince, I'm still here. I'm still available. If you need another announcer, I can be that guy. My wife's a hooker. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, that's terrible. He's got a great wife.
I just love how you said it so like matter of fact, straight into the camera.
What are we doing?
Oh, God.
Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Man, Scott Hall. That was the shit at the Hall of Fame.
That was the best line.
It was the best thing I ever heard, dude. That was
fucking 5 years ago. Jesus.
Right. And then Jake Roberts was there. Remember when Jake went off the rails for a second? He was like, man, back then, I gotta watch my language, but oh man, I had a hooker in a bathroom one time. Never mind. Well,
his stories on the Storytime thing on the network are some of the best shit ever.
What is he doing?
So
yeah, they're funny.
On the network, right? They do a show called Storytime where it's like an animated version of wrestlers telling their stories.
Oh. Joe Friday on Monetize This. We gotta get you and Ken to argue back and forth, you as Jesse the Body and Ken as Trump for a bit.
That'd be great.
I don't think he's gonna be. He might be there. I don't know if he's gonna be here, but I will. I will at least call. I might call the sex line as Jesse Ventura again. That'd be great. Or as Alex Jones, maybe. I don't know. My Hulk Hogan the other night turned into Alex Jones. I fucked that up. So my bad about that. I was like yelling at Tommy like, God damn it, Tommy, don't you understand? I know about your father, your mother. I don't know. But yeah, Jake the Snake, man, I love making up stories because he's so fucking fucked up. It's great.
But whatever you make up could be true, too.
Yeah, it's like you could believe this.
You're never quite sure.
Yeah, he does a bunch of them for the Storytime thing. It's so good because it's all animated, so you get to see like how it kind of plays out. I mean, obviously jokingly, but the one time he was talking about like how he was bringing a snake and he was obviously like transporting the snake with him, and he's like, all right,
yeah,
I'm gonna put it in like a burlap sack, put it in a trunk, and then put that trunk in another locker. And then he goes, I'm at the airport and they call my name. I'm thinking, it's someone fucking ribbing me or whatever. And he goes, nope. He goes, your snake got loose. So he's like looking, he goes, one of the airport guys is pointing out to like on the runway strip, and there's like 5 guys trying to hold back the snake that broke out. He's like, you need to take care of that. He's like, I don't think so. He goes, that thing was fucking locked 3 times. So someone decided to go and open that thing. So it's your problem now. And walked away.
I don't think there's about 7 clamps on the bag. So I didn't do it. So somebody let this thing out. That's your problem. That's your fucking problem. I'm not touching it. I don't like snakes. And he goes, oh, you smart ass. He goes, but you're Jake the Snake. And I'm like, yeah, and you're Jack Off. How about that? I sat there and I thought to myself, hey, listen, I just found a dead body in my hotel room. Now, I had to think to myself whether I wanted to call the police or masturbate on it. And, you know, that's how sad it can be. When you're so drugged up that you're not thinking clearly, that you're not thinking, give me a hell yeah! I'll call 911.
Joe, another reminder, you and Connor do a fake podcast on Patreon. You as Jake and Connor as Drew, and you just telling fucked up stories.
We should do
that's
that,
actually, man. That's a great idea. I like that a lot.
I've wanted to do that for a while. If we could get one other guy too, like if we get Ken and somebody else, like to do like fucking Ryback, and we all sit, we'd call it, I think I'd come up with it a while back. I was going to call it Table for like 3 again, or Table for 4, or Table for 2.
Table for threesome.
Table for threesome. Yeah, Table for 2 would work though. Like, hell, I remember Vince gave me the money. He said, damn,
that's
she's
really good.
He said, I said, you know, Vince said, well, listen, are you going to go home with that girl? And I said, Vince, she's kind of a hooker. And Vince was like, wow, but she's worth it. And I said, yeah, she might be, but I don't have the money. And then, and I remember Vince goes, well, listen, pal, I'll cover it for you. And Vince McMahon, I shit you not, Vince McMahon handed me $500. That was more money than I got paid in the match that night. And because Vince, I don't know, he couldn't believe that such a fabulous woman was backstage. And I said, golly, man. And I put about 7 loads in that cunt.
Ken is Ryback Joe and JB is someone.
Yeah, that'd be great, Broken Lion. That would be really good. That would be really good, dude.
I just love that the fucking timing.
That would be good. on my Patreon, I do have something like this. I have Bret Hart has a podcast. And the gimmick is that Jake Roberts always calls in, and Bret Hart, it's a family-friendly podcast. And then Jake always, like, swears and shit. And, Bret's like, all right, well, Jake, do you want to take phone calls? And then Jake's like, yeah, man, I hope we get some good pussy on the phone. Damn it, Jake, what are you doing? I told you. And then Jake's like, oh, God, no. I'm sorry, Bret. Holy jumping shit, Bret. Oh, fuck, I did it again. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my dentures fell out. Hold on a minute.
There's actually a really good story he tells about, like, hanging out with Bruce Hart, the dad, and how he's like, Bruce is like, oh, you could do this. He's like, he's like a master of fucking submissions. He's like, oh, you can do this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting there with Bret, and he's like, and he goes, I'm making him, I was like, there's no fucking way you can do that. So he starts putting Bret into a sleeper. He fucking knocks him out. He legitimately chokes him out.
That's awesome.
Jake's like, what the fuck? And he's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. And Bret's like, he's like, I'll be fine in a couple seconds. I'll be fine. And then so I keep tagging. I was like, yeah, you could do that. That's fine. But he goes, but you can't do it this way. And he like literally puts on like 20 submissions on Bret, makes him pass out like 15 times.
Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. Oh, wait a minute. Tommy responded.
Just hanging out, dude.
Oh, here we go.
Tommy, it's me. It's the body. How you doing, Tommy? It's the body. Tommy, are you aware that your family caused 9/11? Are you aware that your family has caused 9/11?
Should I do Jake or Jesse? Everybody in the chat, Jake or Jesse?
I think Jesse.
I say Jesse as well.
It's fucking hair, man. Dog hairs all over the mic, and I'm sucking them down. Sucking down dog hairs.
What are you doing with that mic with the dog?
I've been sucking down dog hairs since the beginning of time. Do you understand what Vince McMahon has put me through, Tommy? You fat fuck.
Oh
man,
my God.
Such aggression and anger. You never hear that from a Scot much, now do you?
Let's find out who the man really is.
Do you want to find out who the man really is? Because we can. I'm not afraid to go to prison, are you? Have you ever been to prison? Have you ever been butt-fucked in prison? Because I have. It's not fun. It's a really bad time. My wife was unable to have sex with me for about 5 weeks because every time she touched me, I said not again.
What the fuck? I gotta call Tommy now. All right, let's see here. We got Jesse over here.
I just pictured you saying the not again in his voice, and then I see that fucking photo. Oh my God. Looks like the fucking crypt keeper.
Oh my God, we're gonna start. He does. He looks like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror Picture Show right there.
Welcome to Tales of the Crypt.
I remember doing the time warp.
Drinking.
All right, let's see if we get him. He said he's up. Tommy.
Is this Tommy?
Hey, Tommy, what's up, brother?
Hey, Joe, what's up? So you want to talk to me like Jesse the Body Ventura?
No, I got somebody on the phone for you. He wants to talk to you.
Yeah, Joe, I know it's you.
Yeah, you got the one and only calling through, Tommy. You've been highly requested this week.
I can't believe he's on the phone. Hold on, Tommy. Let me get him on here for you.
I don't know why you're so popular
Tommy.
with wrestlers, but first you get Bret Hart. Now look at this.
Tommy, it's me, the body. How you doing, Tommy? I heard you were out of shape, Tommy.
Don't be rude, Tommy. Say hello. Say hi to Mr. Ventura. Don't be shy. Oh,
Tommy,
don't be shy, Tommy.
Do you want to come down here to Mexico with me and I can train you and get you in shape?
That's a hell of an offer.
I'd jump at that.
I'll do it for free. Fuck DDP.
Just going to say, forget yoga.
Forget that. Do you want to do that? Do you really want to go down to Atlanta and do that faggoty yoga? Or do you want to come down here to the beautiful land of Mexico and Mexico in front of all my brothers and sisters here and have a cerveza with the body? Are you drunk right now, Tommy? I mean,
I think he's high, sir.
You know, I spoke to Joe a minute ago and he said you were awake. You don't look very awake to me.
That's right. Joe spent 3 gold bars for this interview. That's right. So show some respect.
The
Tommy.
fact of the matter is, Tommy,
I know who it's Joe.
Yes, you're on Joe's show talking to Jesse.
Oh my God!
So
like,
be nice, Tommy.
You're so stupid.
How could you say that? You're
Tommy, are you aware of what I'm going to do WrestleMania night on the Joe Cronin Show if you don't acquiesce to my requirements? I am gonna reveal a photo of Ashley that's so revealing that the people on this show will be throwing up their dinner.
Wow.
It's gonna be like Miss Elizabeth. It's gonna be just like Miss Elizabeth at WrestleMania 8. Ric Flair was gonna reveal her to the crowd. We're gonna do that with some of your loved ones, Tommy. I'm gonna do that.
Mr. Ventura, we've actually going to be able to add someone to the call. We've got Drew McIntyre here as well. Drew, can you hear us?
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. We have Jesse the Body Ventura on the line.
I don't think he wants to talk, Drew. I think he's got something up his ass.
Oh, that's a shame.
Tommy, you're speaking to, current and former legends of wrestling.
Should we just hang up on Tommy? Is he not going to say a word? Tommy, do you want us to let you go?
I mean, no offense. I got shit to do.
Are you sleeping, Tommy?
Yes, I am sleeping.
All right, you little fuck. All right, Tommy. Hey, listen to me. How many debes does it take to suck a cock?
How many Joe Cronins does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I'm Jesse the Body Ventura.
No, you're Joe Cronin.
You're on the Joe Cronin Show.
You have too many chromosomes.
DeMarco, stop that shit. Fuck.
I hate Tommy. Let me tell you something. If you make me come up there to Black Mountain, I may never leave again if I meet that fox of a mother that you have. She's quite
Leave my mother out of this, dude.
She's quite the dish. She's
every single show, you find a reason to bring up my mother.
You wouldn't want to call Jesse the Body Ventura dad? That could be interesting.
Did you
Look at the
just
stories?
Did you just pass gas?
Every time you find a reason to bring up my mother. Fuck you, Joe.
She's a smoke show, Tommy.
My mom's a nice lady, Joe, so keep my mother's name out of your mouth.
I'm just saying she's a smoke show, and my name is Jesse. You call me Jesse, I call you Tommy, or I can call you a made-up name if I want to. I can pretty much do whatever I want because I was a Navy SEAL, Tommy. Are you aware? You should, and you didn't even call me governor. You know, a lot of people, and sometimes I don't like it, but some people still refer to me as governor. You're sitting there calling me another name that's not even mine. That's
good friends with Jerry Springer. Come on,
I heard you were a wrestling fan. Honestly, that's disrespectful to me.
No, Mr. Ventura, this isn't the Make-A-Wish child. So, sorry, we got that.
Really, because he looks like one. He looks like one to me.
Tommy, I'm sorry. You don't have to take
You know, I could have ran for president of the United States. Imagine if you were speaking to the president right now. Would you talk to me then, Tommy?
Humongous, gigantic.
I want to go to your mom's house and finger it out.
I'd like to figure your mom out, Joe.
My name is Jesse the Body Ventura, Tommy.
Joe's in the bathroom, Tommy.
Are you going to proceed to insult me like this on a show? I'll never come on this show again. But what I will do is I'll come to Black Mountain and I'll break your arm.
No, Mr. Ventura. We like having you here. Please don't listen to Tommy. It's okay.
You really, I mean, honestly, dude, this is the most insulting thing I've ever heard.
He
at this point, why would I call in this show to be belittled like this by a fat, bald guy with a whore of a mother? I mean, this is really some of the worst.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
I mean,
don't you yell at me! Don't yell at me, son!
You were doing a nice thing calling in to speak to a wrestling fan, Mr. Ventura.
Don't yell at me, son! I can break your clavicle in 3 different places. I can snap off your pinky toe and stuff it in your eardrum and explode your eardrum until your eyeballs bleed. And I'll do it too, because I don't care about you.
Tommy is being a Dev Downer.
Obviously, someone's about 5 minutes away from quitting at life. Well, that's it, guys. I've got to get out of here. I've got to go give my wife her medicine and take my medicinal supplements. I'll see you later on the Joe Cronin Show. Very nice to be here.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Ventura.
You're welcome. The pleasure was all yours.
It was indeed.
You're damn right it was. Fuck Trump. I should have been the president. Fuck Hillary. Do you know that they're the Crips and the Republic cunts? The bumblefucks. Goodbye.
Take care, Mr. Ventura. Thank you so much.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Wow, Connor. How much did Joe pay for that again?
I think he paid too much.
$50, and there it goes.
Wow.
Hey, guys, I'm drinking milk again.
Just like Tommy met Ricky Martin. He can't get Jesse's name right. He keeps calling him Joe.
Man, Tommy was like, he was
not
asleep.
Ricky Morton. Ricky Martin. Living La Vida Loca for the Rock and Roll Express.
He didn't want to speak at all, Tommy didn't. Wow.
No, he's just laying there.
Jesus.
I think he had the same Joe Rogan sleepy weed.
He took the same
Sleepy
weed
bug.
as Rogan. He said to call him. I said, "Hey, you awake?" And then he was like, "Yeah, what's going on?" I was like, "Oh, okay." You know. But if he had been like, "I'm sleeping, dude," or whatever, or if he was like me, where I wouldn't even wake up to him texting me. You text me, I wouldn't wake up at all. I'd be like, "Nah, I'm out. Fuck you, I'm out."
We know that. That's a fact.
We got some questions tonight that I hadn't gotten to yet, so we'll close the show out with that real quick. And it'll just take me 1 second. Corrupted Pod. What is my Twitter handle? Corrupted Pod. I'm at Corrupted Pod. Here we go. And let's go down. I said, out of nowhere, what should we talk about? Give me some questions. And let's see what you guys had to say. Let's see here. J Cock's meth dealer, by the way. J Cock. I forgot all about J Cock. Holy shit. All right, here we go.
Send the plane into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
The fucking Ultimate okay, so here we go. What do we got?
Clint said for me to fix my mic, it's bad. Unfortunately, I think it's just through Skype, because when I do anything on my own, it sounds fine. But
it sounds okay to me.
I'm about to get it, man.
Yeah, I think it's just the Skype thing.
Here we go. Oh,
Broken Lion! What's up, Broken?
Tommy wants to keep kayfabe about Chester, but won't go along with this fat idiot.
Yeah, what a fucking numbskull, dude. Tommy, you're a fucking idiot. This guy fucking pretends that his fucking mask is alive. Chester's sleeping somewhere. Ooh. But then you do that, and he's like, I know. Well, guess what, faggot? Your fucking goddamn stupid mask isn't alive, and it's not a real person. You idiot fuck. Especially since I bought it for you, and you said that in front of everybody. You stupid dumbass. Oh, Chester's in the closet sleeping. Hey, Tommy, why don't you bring the mask out anymore? What mask? What? Oh, you mean, well, Chester, you mean. Like, he's not here. Psycho. Anyway, Visit Blue Planet says, Vince McMahon sells more stock. We talked about that. Gail Kim's tweet about Vince's shitty booking. Gail Kim says, Impact booking is currently killing WWE creative right now. Is it really? I stopped watching Impact after the Hardys.
Go that far? I mean,
she's a suck up for her own, Impact, obviously, but I'm sure it's better. Maybe.
I mean, it's probably better than some of the creative stuff that they got going on. But I've been dabbling in it. But I wouldn't say they're killing WWE Creative right now. I think WWE Creative is killing WWE Creative right now.
You know, Impact was killing it when Hardy was there still, and he was doing the broken shit. And everybody had something to do. It was awesome. Dude, if anybody doubts that, go back and watch my Impact reviews from 2017, 16? My Impact reviews from 2017 and 16 or whatever it was. We were just praising it. It was so fun. It was crazy, but it's dead now to me. Bray Wyatt's new look. Yeah, we talked about this.
I like it, honestly.
Yeah, somebody said he was playing guitar for Korn. That was funny.
Yeah, I see that below, yeah. He could be coming
There
back.
it is.
Bray Wyatt knocking up JoJo. We kind of talked about that. I don't care. I don't like them because I don't like a dude who like, oh, I cheated on my wife, now I have a baby with some fucking girl. I mean, I don't know them.
Yeah, and he's still not divorced, correct?
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't believe it's finalized yet.
Fucked up. Everybody's fucked up. If the roles are reversed, how would the WWE need to be restructured to compete with AEW?
Have to go all out. Sell out arenas, weekly show, and have to go head to head.
They need to have marketability. That's the big thing.
I can't imagine the roles being reversed right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I can't either. I'm like, I can't really think of WWE being the underdog right now.
But he's basically saying, what would AEW have to do to compete, you know?
No, I think
that's what I mean. Yeah, they need to be. They need marketability right now.
They need to have a consistent weekly show that makes fans go, holy shit, have you seen this? But here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. We do have that. People say that about NXT. Have you seen this guy? Have you seen that guy? And the casuals still say, I don't watch that show. I don't get it. That's what they say. We tell them a million times. Have you not seen NXT? Why don't you watch NXT? Look at Tommy. Think Tommy watches NXT? Tommy doesn't watch NXT. He says Raw sucks, yet he doesn't watch NXT. Tons of these people. Raw sucks, but they don't watch NXT. Why would they watch AEW? So they might be, I'm telling you, if they don't grow new fans, it's about growing new fans. They're fucked.
Actually, speaking of which, real fast, did you guys? I don't know if you guys talked about this before. AEW like trademark a bunch of old WCW pay-per-views.
A little bit.
Yeah, we had mentioned that last week a little bit.
Yeah.
And WWE even went out to trademark Sister Abigail as well, which we mentioned. So.
Oh, jeez.
Because there was some indie wrestler trying to trademark that and use it himself. So.
Huh. Go figure.
I'm Sister Abigail.
But yeah, they trademarked a bunch of old WCW stuff. So go figure.
Maybe they'll try and get some of those old WCW fans.
Maybe. They could, I mean, you know, that would, to get one of those even, would make a kind of an impact, you know?
Impede. Four Horsemen, Jesus. I'm surprised they let that one go.
Super Brawl would probably play it.
It looks amazing.
It does.
It comes out next week, right? Or no, there's a beta this week, right?
Wait, the actual game is out like in a few weeks?
Yeah, in April.
Damn.
The beta's out. It comes out April 22nd, 23rd, something like that. And April 23rd. The beta's out this week, I believe.
Damn.
That is awesome. We're going to play that for sure. We're going to be... Dude, Mortal Kombat, it's on. Childhood, Raw, or WrestleMania Memories? Ooh. I mean, that's a whole show. But
yeah, it's a whole show.
That's something we'll have to do.
It's still a Patreon show.
Yeah, that's a Patreon show, maybe. But I will give you a tidbit. I will say that, you know, I'll never forget the hype of WrestleMania 14 here in Boston. And just, you know, skipping school for the DX public workout. Like, you don't understand. Like, I wasn't allowed to go to it. I live right outside of Boston, the city. And I can get into Boston via train within 10 minutes. So it was at, not Harvard Square or whatever. Well, that was the stop I got off. Faneuil Hall, I believe.
Yes.
And I skipped school. My mom wouldn't let me go, whatever. She almost did, actually, but then she couldn't or something. So then I ended up skipping school and going, I think I skipped school. Did I skip school? I must have. I know that I think I skipped school for this. I'm pretty sure I skipped school because there was a big thing about hiding and sneaking. Let me see what day it was. Then that'll definitely tell me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I skipped school and it was fucking crazy, dude. There's a fucking website, dxchick.tripod.com.
Oh, tripod.
This
There you
website, this page right now that I'm looking at on it is from 1997, 1998.
Smoke weed every day.
I came in Jojo Bray, that baby is my new IRS knockoff. I have the blunts and guns, but my pull-out game weak, that why I blasted in Jojo, aubergine, falling leaf, petrol pump.
Run.
I would have done it too. Moss Blaze. Moss Blaze, you must blaze. Thanks, man, for the donation. Thank you guys for the support with the money. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Couldn't do this without you. First, I want to say that I've never been around a ruder group of people in my life. I left my house at 7 a.m. and got into Boston at 8:30. They called a cab to take us to Faneuil Hall Marketplace. Didn't get there till 9, but it wasn't at Faneuil Hall. It was at City Hall Plaza. Yeah, that's right. We had to move. We had to move. Very, very close by. That's right. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's right around the corner, basically.
People there were the biggest bunch of jerks I've ever seen. They tossed things, soda bottles, ice, anything and everything. And we know, by the way, that Shawn Michaels was hit with a battery. So Shawn Michaels was hit with a battery. So she's right, or whoever is writing this. Dude, this is literally a blog from a person that was there. And this posting is still up. I love Shawn at AOL.com is her name. Holy shit, dude. This is so fucking trippy. I love when you find old sites. This is hosted by Tripod, dude. This is just crazy. Let's see here. Okay. First, Doc and Michael Cole come out and told us when the WWF music starts to scream and basically just have a good time. So far, so good. Then later, Doc was in the ring. Someone tossed a cup full of ice water at him. Dude, welcome to Boston, motherfuckers. Like, he said that really isn't cool and stuff like that and told them to knock it off. He looked so ticked, I don't blame him. First match was a light heavyweight match, tag match. Whatever. The Headbangers won the tag team match to keep the NWA titles. How funny is that? Then DX showed up. They were great. Shawn and Triple H were hot. Hot as always. Dude, this is so fucking... I want to email her and see if she still has his name. We're hot. Hot as always. This is amazing.
H-O-T hot.
Broken.
My name is
Lion.
Kane and I'm donating.
This is hilarious.
Last donation for me. Great show, man. You guys are awesome, but what was the best match you guys saw live? For example, mine was Shawn versus Cena, WrestleMania 23. You can kind of tell by that I haven't been to a lot of live shows, lol.
I mean, I would say that, you know, I mean, Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold at WrestleMania 14. Triple H versus Mankind at South Shore Music Circus is a house show. And I'll also say SummerSlam 2006. That whole show was awesome.
Yeah, that one too. I was actually the Rumble 03 where it was Benoit and Angle for the title. That was amazing.
Wow. That's
I would
pretty
really
awesome.
have to think. I'll have to go back and really think.
I saw Bret Hart versus Owen Hart in Boston was really good too. That was really good.
Undertaker and Mick Foley years and years and years ago. The Rock and Triple H was excellent. Steel cage match.
You can't even find this fucking Boston public workout. The DX public workout you can't in Boston. You can't even fucking find it. I mean, you can't find it. I literally just typed in like Stone Cold, WWF Boston public workout. I mean, you can't fucking find it. Why can you not find this? I mean, here's a picture of them kissing Austin.
Yeah, because if WWE didn't record it themselves, and people
they did
didn't
though, they have it. WWE has the whole thing filmed.
No, I'm saying like if it's not. You wouldn't see YouTube videos of it because unless WWE's clips are included.
This is them kissing Austin at the public workout when they tied him in the ropes. But I just can't believe there's no...
But WWE took a lot of those clips down.
I just can't.
But you wouldn't see like fan accounts and or fan videos. That's the
you would
thing,
think that there'd be photos around though. I've seen photos before. So where are the fucking photos? But anyway, whatever. But this, so all I've got to go by. You would think this is ancient times. I mean, this was 1998. It's not 91 or like 85. It's 98.
Do you remember what day it was? Or
I mean, on Google, there's a shit ton of pictures, but
oh, I couldn't find it on Google. You found it on Google?
I typed in DX Public Workout, and there was a shit ton of pictures that popped up right there.
I typed it in too. And it didn't come up.
And then it even links me to the WWE Network, DX Public Workout, WWE.
Yeah.
What? I'm getting nothing. I'm getting all kinds of bullshit pictures.
Here, hold on. Let me send you a link. Hold on.
Why? I'm getting like workout videos.
Or that. Yeah, me and Jake just did the same thing.
What am I being censored on Google? Like what?
Maybe. They're onto you.
What the fuck? Why?
Oh, there's the limo that they even try to get out of.
Yeah.
What the? Why am I not getting
it?
this?
It links me to the WWE Network and DX. Are you ready? Public Workout, March 26, 98.
But what day was it?
It was
March 26, 98.
March 26, 98.
Wow.
It was around this time.
Here's the network.
It has the whole thing on the network?
Yeah, the entire thing.
Wow.
That's why I said WWE took it down on YouTube because they put it up on the network. They were striking everybody for it.
Wow, I definitely don't want to show any of it then. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I recommend watch the DX Public Workout from '98 on the network.
It's only like a 15-minute clip, or like, yeah, here it is.
Yeah.
I see I'm watching it on the network now.
They didn't tape all of it. Broken Line, thanks for that last donation too, man. Yeah, I mean, when the donations are pumping, that's usually when I like go into the night playing video games. But it's already 2 a.m. now, and I want to record some stuff and get some stuff up for Patreon. Did you know that Cody was? Did I know who Cody Brainerd was?
Yeah, apparently he passed away. He was part of the YWC, and
what?
Wrestling Hobo was saying that he passed away from, I believe he said brain cancer. So.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cody Brainerd passed away. Cody Brainerd.
I doesn't ring a bell.
Is he a kid? Cody Brainerd. Why does that sound familiar? That sounds really familiar. I almost feel like I talked to him.
Oh. I think I've heard of this kid too, and unfortunately he had brain cancer.
Oh my God, dude. Really?
Said he had died from brain cancer. He was in the YWC. He was in his early 20s.
Of course, Sean's View did a video.
Ugh. Oh my God, I do recognize him. That's him. When did he die?
It had to have been recently.
How did people know about it? How did people know he's dead? How did the people find out?
I don't know.
Probably people keeping in touch, but
I do recognize him. That sucks, dude. I feel like
that sucks indeed.
I feel like I've spoken to him, like, not a lot, but like
it looks like there's a Facebook like fundraiser, like a memorial fund, so it looks like it's early yesterday morning.
Oh God, dude.
So the 27th.
Oh yeah, I see his Twitter. He's like going into the hospital in November, and he's in pain in November. Why did I not know about this guy? Why didn't somebody fucking bring this guy to my attention? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's awful, dude. Thanks, I want to die now. Why the fuck did you tell me this? Oh yeah, okay. See his Facebook page.
Like the picture of Sasha was from a year ago today. That's nuts.
Wow.
That's nuts.
Oh yeah, Jerry knew him.
Yeah, General Jerry saw that.
General Jerry knows him. Aaron Rift is friends with him. Ray LaPon, which is Adam Rose, we're all friends with each other. Is he friends with me? No, he's not. But He looks familiar. I know him for some reason. Where's he from? Irving, Texas. Oh, well, rest in peace, man. That's awful. I'm sorry. That sucks. Yeah.
Ugh.
Wish I knew about
the news you want.
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. It's fucked up. I would have said something, but I wouldn't have made a Sean's View video. Fucking psycho.
Yeah, Rasmus Hobo said he thinks today he passed away. He had a YouTube channel, so, and he said he kept up with it. You know, he found out from YouTube. So,
wait a minute. Oh no, I don't think that. Please stream some games, Joe. I have Terminal
Lumbago.
Maybe I will, man. I might. You know, maybe, man. I don't know. It's pretty quiet right now. It's time to go to sleep, it feels like. But, you know, maybe not. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll play some Diablo at least, and I'll hang out for a few minutes. We'll see how it goes. But I just, like, I'd like to get off and start working on other stuff if I can for Patreon. And I'll talk to Bailey here, see what's going on. I may either go to sleep and wake up at 7, or I might stay awake and do the motherfucking... I might stay up all night, and then so me and Bailey can record some shit. Oh, let's. I want to read more of this fucking lady's shit from this DX workout thing because it's so fucking funny. Like, this is fucking hilarious, dude. This
Joe, where were you in the crowd? Do you remember where you were?
Yeah. So there's like a rise. To the left. I'm trying to think if you can see it. There's like, okay, so there's, if the ring
I'm watching
is
the video now.
Let's pretend that I am. Let's pretend that your vantage point is the far left side of the ring. So the limo comes out on the left around towards the ring. If the ring is to your left and you look to the right and there's people going all the way back, there's a rising level right in the back where it looks like people are standing up on like cement or risers or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like how it goes up like a hill upward.
Yep.
I am like right before the top people on top there, like right underneath, and I'm wearing a Patriots jersey, and I don't have a hat on.
Man, it's gonna be like fucking impossible to find you because I'm looking at it now.
You can't see. I've actually looked. I've looked before. I looked when the footage came out on Raw, and that on WWF.com back then. I was looking for me all over the place. I think there was one photo where we were like, yep, that's us, but you couldn't even make us out, but it was like, well, but that is us. And I remember that.
My friend used to be all high and mighty because he was in The Rock's book. Where The Rock, was holding up the title like this in one of the pictures.
Oh, that's
He's
cool.
like, yeah, I'm right there. And you can, like, it looks like squiggles. I'm like, he's like, that's me right there. I'm like, it's all blurry because, obviously the background's blurred out because they're focused in on The Rock. So it's hard to see the people in the crowd. He's like, yeah, that's me right there. That black squiggle. I'm like, awesome.
If anybody wants to laugh at that DX public workout blog that lady wrote back in 1998, I just linked it in the chat. How is this
tripod site?
How is it still up?
I have no idea.
That's crazy. They were great. Triple H was hot, and Shawn was hot as always.
Steven caused a fight to break out by tossing his shirt into the crowd right near us. You wouldn't believe how many people were really punching each other to get this shirt. The cops had to break it up.
I saw his dick. Shawn started talking. He was being really cute and funny, like he is on Raw each week, just being HBK. All of a sudden, people toss things at him.
You've got a new subscriber.
He got hit with something. I'm not sure what. Ranny, thank you for subbing to the channel. I'm not sure what it was. Well, I can tell you what it was. It was a battery. I was found out today from someone that was near the front in the crowd, a film canister containing 2 batteries that hit Shawn in the head, so she figured it out. I thought originally it was a cup of ice, but again, I couldn't see due to the kid standing on the railing. So he dropped the mic and left. People called him names, and Triple H said, you already lost your world champ, so you better smarten up before you lose all of us. Triple H also made fun of all the Boston sports teams, even though he's from here. And he probably loves them all, too. They had a guy there that was channeling various superstars. The guy channeled Owen. Oh, that was the guy who recently said he had a gun in Toronto, and then he got his Twitter taken down. And then he got his Twitter back. This guy said, I'm going to bring a gun into Toronto and kill myself. He got his Twitter back. I said MTV hates white people. I lose my Twitter for life. Fucking retarded. That had me laughing so hard. It really was a riot. Then they did The Undertaker. I didn't like this one because I liked The Undertaker, but it was kind of cute. Is she like fucking 18 or 15? They did Probably. Steve Austin.
She should be really young, yeah. Her email is iloveshawnm@AOL.com. So,
but she wrote fairly decently. Then Steve came out and got beat up and put into the ropes. Sean came back out, which shocked me because I wouldn't have. Sean and Tyson kissed Steve on the head. I couldn't see how much because people were blocking the DX theme. Steve even caused a fight to break out by tossing his shirt into the crowd near us. People were really punching each other to get the shirt. The cops had to break it up. Welcome to Boston, baby. Now, Boston's not like this anymore. Even in 1998. Just fuck... But, dude, can you believe that? That's over 20 years ago now. What has happened?
Jesus.
That was over 20 years ago! People that are watching this show right now that are 18 and 24 and 25, they were all like 4 years old or not born. But it feels like this was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And she does apologize at the end. She apologizes to the refs and the wrestlers, saying that, you know, there's no reason for anyone to throw anything. You're there for a good time. Sorry to go on about it, but she had to get it off her chest, and so that's nice.
So if I delete the workout.html, do I get her regular site, DXJ? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, it's all there.
Does she still use this? How is this site still up?
I don't know. I didn't know if Tripod still hosted anything. You're Shawn Michaels fan, #1.
Oh my god, look at this.
A Heartbreak Hotel. No, the last update seems to be 3/25/2001.
How is this up still?
She said, please don't address any email to Sean because I'm not Sean and I don't know him. I'm just a female fan.
Shawn Michaels bio, Shawn Michaels personality profile, you and Sean.
Oh man, the animated logo. I'm checking out the site right now. This is funny.
Like what the fuck?
On you and Sean?
Figure it out.
Wait a minute, what the hell is this?
Experience.
This is where I'll put up your meetings with Sean, seeing Sean live, or just why you love and support Sean. If you have any experience with Sean that you would like to share, just email me. Enjoy, and remember, without this help, your page would not be able to stay up. Wow. It's a good thing this isn't about Sean's View Entertainment. It would be really much more creepier. Sean
and then
Live.
It links to the unofficial Tammy Sitch page.
This is so
weird. This is run by a proud member of Tammy's team.
Guys, look what I got.
I think she also ran the Tammy Sitch supporter site.
Wow, I'm getting fucking flashbacks to late 90s, early 2000s. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, I had a GeoCities site back then.
Oh, yeah.
When you put up the stuff about Blockbuster earlier, I was laughing. And I mean, that's what Captain Marvel tried to do with their website. But
my god, there's a fucking message board.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the fucking message board. Most of them are his fucking Playgirl pics.
I miss the internet back in the 90s where like you felt like dude, back in the 90s on the internet, it felt like anything could happen. You didn't know what was going to happen on the internet. Yep. I remember I used to go to hell.com and there was these weird things that would happen on hell.com. Like it was so weird. Like it would if you clicked on a certain image somewhere, it would take you to a weird place. And it would say all kinds of weird shit. Like now hell.com doesn't even exist if you type it. Dude, that I missed back in the day, dude. I just want to go back to I love the 90s. I want to go back to the 90s, dude.
You know, I think the reason Sean refuses to show his penis is that he's religious. It must be against his religion or something. Pretty ironic since he is willing to show his bare ass on pay-per-views where wrestlers pull his trunks down when he wrestles.
Oh god. Let's sign into AOL, guys.
Oh my god. Oh,
I hated that.
This is what Tommy hears when he has problems with his internet.
Like that.
He's gonna say when he wakes up.
Every time you want to go on the internet, you get on your computer, You'd click on that AOL.com icon instead of Google or whatever on your desktop, and then this would pop up. It would start dialing. Sometimes it would take 5-7 times of those, and you'd be connected to America Online in order to browse the internet via dial-up. It was so fucking...
I had MSN. I didn't have to deal with that.
Yeah, it's true.
My name on MSN was Veggie Platter.
Veggie Platter.
This is one of the pictures of Sean on the My Sean experience on the website. I just put it in our chat.
There you go.
I want to find one. I want to find one that signs you into AOL, and we can like view it, like, and we can see the whole thing. Like, how would it look like?
How it used to look?
Yeah. Remember, they would send you the CDs in the mail, free sample and stuff all the time.
9,000 hours. Yeah.
Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina.
Oh, here we go. This guy Billy.
Ed Blunt said, "Who remembers when one song took 3 to 5 minutes to download? Minutes? Try hours."
Right.
I had, when Napster first came out, my uncle had it and showed me about it, and it took hours to download songs.
Exploring the service.
Oh my God!
I remember I was so excited when DSL first came around because we loaded a music video in 55 minutes, and we thought it was so cool.
Let me see.
There's videos of people trying to use it in like 2014, 2016, and it's actually really funny.
Does it work though? It doesn't work, right?
It goes all the way. It's not the same.
The only way I can see a sample of what it used to look like is, number one, I have old videos of me in my room. So I do have some videos of it because I was in my room videotaping myself or something. And the only other way to see what it looked like is to watch a commercial. I don't know if anybody else has like a sample video of what AOL used to look like when you signed on the internet. But here.
It puts the whole internet right at my fingertips. You can send instant
right there, yeah. Remember that? You had to click.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Oh God, you had to click on all these different things.
Holy
fuck! You can send instant messages just like that.
And then AOL, of course, AOL Instant Messenger. A lot of people still kind of looked a lot like this even 7 years ago. I think it died 7 years ago.
The news is breaking. I've got it now.
I can stay a little closer to my family.
You've got mail.
America Online.
That would pop up. That'd be so fun and addictive when it said you have mail. You'd be like, oh, who emailed me? Somebody emailed me. It was so fun. Like, it was similar to the feeling you get if you have a Twitter account maybe and someone tweets you or retweets you. You're like, oh, who retweeted me? Except for it was even more insane because back then this was all new.
Easy to use.
I didn't even have a computer. I had web TV for the longest time.
I never had that, but I do remember that.
Oh, I love that.
Click, you're online. And we've been working night and day to more than double capacity and make it even easier.
I got homework help.
Shit.
And my dad thinks I'm a genius.
America Online, so easy to use. No wonder it's #1.
Not anymore.
I actually had not anymore. Not anymore. I had Netscape as well. I think we had for a little while. I had Netscape, but
oh man,
I don't know. Wow, dude, talk about fucking me up, dude. And the chat rooms too. That's the one thing that nowadays, like, you don't really have it. Like having YouTube is the closest thing in a while to chat rooms. You know, because in 2009, chat rooms were dead. There was no chat rooms anywhere really.
No.
Call the number.
There still are. Those were great though, because you'd get everybody to go in, and then if you want to have private chats and all that shit, but you'd have 50 people in a room all talking about the same damn thing. And
it was not for rich wrestling hobo. It wasn't for rich people. He says that was when the internet was for rich people. It wasn't. It was
no.
It was.
I had it.
What was it? $30 a month?
No, less than that.
Oh, not even that.
It might have been $9.99 at some point too. I don't remember. 19.
Well, some of it depended on what you had, but I mean, so long as you had a phone connection, there was plans where you could do it for free even.
Yeah, like you could do unlimited internet, unlimited whatever.
Yeah, it just like ours AT&T. It was before it was AT&T. Before it was like Bell Atlantic, but before that, I forget which one it was.
I don't know what he's talking about, dude. In '96. I was chatting with my girlfriend down the street, chatting with people up the street, chatting with everybody. I mean, everybody had the internet.
I think a lot of people knew what the internet was, just not what it was all about.
Yeah.
People had heard of the internet. They knew email. They just didn't understand it all.
Do you remember when you first got like cable or broadband when you were like, whoa? Because like everybody in the chat, I mean, many of you guys our age understand, but many, I mean, I feel so lucky that we grew up watching the technology change like it did. Like, but I remember it was like, you know, it was always dial up and then someone called, you got booted. But then eventually they figured that out. It wouldn't happen. But it was when broadband or whatever got added that you could be online all the time and you didn't need to sign in anymore.
Yeah, you just had to get the filters on your phone line.
And it was like, that was
because
so
I paid for my own
awesome.
phone line in my room, and then I used web TV on that for the longest time.
Right.
But yeah, like Juno, that was one. Captain Octo's right. ICQ. There was a few of them that were.
When did DSL first come out or whatever? When did I first get it? I don't know. I think it was about 2000 or 99, maybe 2000.
It was around 9/11 for me, actually, because I remember it was 2001.
It was.
But it was right around 9/11 happening because I was getting out of my cast. I had my ankle broken, and I had gotten just out of the cast right before 9/11 happened, and that's when I got it because I was using the computer to talk to all my friends and stuff. So
that sucks that you didn't have it though, Hobo. That's sorry, bro. I don't know how old you are though, but
that's why I said to my daughter, I was like, you even sitting around, oh, you can go on demand and shit, but going into a movie store was a pastime activity. You would go and you'd spend an hour and a half. Families would go there Friday evenings, and the kids would pick out movies, the adults would pick out movies. You could rent games, but it was an activity. It was equivalent to, all right, instead of going bowling tonight, or out to dinner, we're going to go to the movie store, and everybody gets to pick out something, and
right.
It was just a different atmosphere.
Here it was. Here's a kind of a decent shot of it. If you had a computer and you were online, it looked like this. It just looked like this. It was fucked up.
Online left them feeling lost in cyberspace.
Basically the entire thing.
The computer coffee house in New York City where people meet and greet, dial-up information services.
Look at that. Look at all the screens. You couldn't even get that many windows open.
Check out entertainment and even order a steak online. There was a feeling that people's lives had been unplugged.
And without it, you're very frustrated. You're very anxious.
A black
Physics student Shani Offen lost more than information when America Online died. She'd been flirting out in cyberspace.
And you lost a relationship because of this?
A potential relationship.
And the worst thing of all for many netheads was having to resort to a more primitive technology. Telephones and faxes. Peter Van Sant, CBS News, New York.
Yeah, I hate people that don't text.
This is about
get a phone call.
This is legitimately about AOL went down for 19 hours. That's what that was about. That was about AOL going down. Flashback: AOL goes down for 19 hours. The internet, AOL, down for 19 hours.
Perspective.
I didn't get to masturbate tonight with my boyfriend.
I felt like such a badass because I had an internet girlfriend that I met in a chat room.
Yeah.
I think she lived in Florida. She was a cheerleader, and I was like, fuck yeah. I remember it was like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I show up. I think I was in 7th grade, maybe. Might have been younger, and I'm feeling like a badass. Everyone's like, what are you happy about? I'm like, I got a girlfriend, You're fucking loser shit at the time, but, it was just a different time. Like, it didn't, I don't know. Now you can just swipe right on Tinder. It doesn't have the same effect to it.
This guy uploaded Internet Power Volume 1, which is like some VHS tape that teaches you about how to use the internet in 95. And, I mean, this is hilarious, and it's great because it's...
I remember getting a DVD player, Joe, That shit was...
yeah, dude. I didn't get a DVD...
Do you remember the old VHS tapes that you would put into the VCR to, clean it out?
Yeah, I got one still,
head cleaners.
Oh, man.
And they would make that beeping noise the whole time.
I have so many VHS...
Ready to rewind.
I have so many VHS tapes that I need to convert to digital that I've been doing that to this day still from, my mom and just to get everything digitalized for everybody, that I have, 2 of those cleaners because so many times I put in a VHS and, Coke was spilt in it and we didn't know it. And I'll be, right now, this is going on right now. And I'll be editing and all of a sudden all the shit gets fucked up and then the thing goes white and I'm like, and the heads are dirty. And I take the fucking, sometimes it's so bad I have to take the fucking VCR apart and clean the heads just with a fucking, with a mothball or something. Not a mothball, but a Q-tip or something. But yeah, dude, I don't know.
I used to make stupid jokes when I worked at the video store because when I started there were still people renting VHSs regularly.
Why is Tommy back in here being a fucking idiot?
I thought you were playing a video.
No, Joe, I was just listening to your conversation. I used to have AOL myself.
How the fuck did you get back in here?
It had a just.
We didn't call you.
Fuck out of here, Tommy. He didn't want to talk before. Get out of here now, you piece of shit. Fucking asshole. He didn't want to talk before. Now he comes here like, ah!
I remember AOL.
I remember
used to
AOL.
tease people. Fucking like, oh, you didn't rewind your DVD. There's going to be a fee on that. I was thinking you're funny. Oh, I didn't.
The worst. You know what I said when they first came out in Blockbuster, the DVDs? I said, I'm like, man, these are going to get scratched. Like, I mean, eventually.
People are never going to use these. This is stupid.
I just thought, like, economically, they're going to get scratched. Like, VHSs wouldn't get as fucked up as, DVDs.
I thought it was impractical. Yeah.
Now Tommy's fucking texting me on Facebook like, what the fuck up? Joe wasted so much money for that Jesse the Body interview.
I know.
What the fuck? You blew my whole thing. Now he's fucking texting me while I'm on the show. Let's see what he says now.
All I was going to say, Joe, is I had AOL, and I used it one time, and I thought it was incredibly slow. And the only time I ever used internet was when I moved up here in North Carolina and discovered Google. It blew my mind.
Google? Well, the thing, what happened?
Google. Ask Jeeves is where it's at.
What happened in the What happened in the early 2000s? Remember, was like old people didn't realize that you could just get DSL, be connected to the internet immediately, like automatically. You just needed a browser to download. Like you had to have a browser to view the internet. Like, so old people would just turn on their computer and be like, "Where's the internet? I don't get it." And it was like, no, you just need a fucking browser, like
a way to connect,
Google or this or that. And they didn't understand it. So like all these people kept paying for fucking AOL to dial them up to get them on the internet, and they didn't need to. And eventually what happened was people realized they didn't need to pay for AOL anymore to get the internet. And a lot of like cable companies, right, would like include the internet with the shit.
They started bundling it together. That's what we did. Once I bought the extra phone line at the house per month, I got my own phone line in the bedroom. Then I got the internet for free with it. It was bundled together. And like you said, too, I remember having the AOL disc, and when you put it in, it would dial the number and connect. To sign you up for the internet, you had to be connected to the internet.
Yeah.
And I figured that out. And then you could Alt-Tab out of that window and then go use like Internet Explorer type, whatever it was at that point.
Right.
So I would just use the connection window to connect, and you would have a half an hour at a time without having to pay for their connection to the internet.
Oh my god!
All little stupid workarounds and looking up cheat codes and fucking. You would show up to the arcade, at bowling alley and stuff like that, and be like, "Yeah, I know how to do the fatality. What's up?" Stuff like that.
Yeah. Then you realize you could look up all this shit. I remember Game Genie. I lost the booklet.
Oh god!
I googled.
Remember they used to have
Genie.
remember they used to have like the video game magazines where the very back they'd have the most popular ones.
Yeah.
You could have all the cheat codes there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is
EGM
from Video Game Riddle. Yahoo 1994. Look at this, dude. That's Yahoo 1994. Alta Vista 1995.
I remember that.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, you're too young for it, probably. I remember Alta Vista.
Lycos. What were some other ones? Lycos.
Here's eBay.
I remember Lycos. Oh, I do remember eBay.
eBay 95.
Oh, there we go.
eBay hadn't even blown up yet. Amazon
95.
Look at that. It was just Amazon was just nothing.
eBay was used just for Pez collectors to share their Pez collections.
Right. Here's
That's
MS.
how it started.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I didn't get into eBay till 99. Dell 96.
Oh.
Wow.
God damn it. I remember that came with the computer I bought one year. Sony. I don't even remember that. I do, but I don't.
So I used Dreamcast browser for a long time.
Oh, really? How was that? Google.
It was good, believe it or not, for dial-up. It was
Google.
Because it had its own modem built in. So
that's the year I told my mom to buy shares of Google, or a couple of years after that, and she didn't. Good job, Mom. We'd be rich right now. Apple, yeah. Theirs was pretty good. Nike, 1998. Wow, look at that Photoshop. A mess of a Blogger, 99. I never used Blogger, really. But looks all right. Wikipedia, 2001. Looks about the same.
Yeah.
Because that's why it looks like an old site now. They didn't MySpace 2003. Oh my God! Look at MySpace.
Damn.
Wow.
Give me a hell yeah!
Damn.
How was
Facebook.
the internet porn back then?
Oh,
slow.
Jizz Eater.
And hard to come by.
Thank you, Jizz
Literally,
Eater.
but it was hard to
YouTube.
find
Dependent on
porn.
your YouTube.
2005 YouTube.
Porn was like needle in a haystack. Everything was behind a paywall.
Depending on your download speeds.
Twitter.
I remember there was a lesbian site. What the hell was the name? We Lived Together was one of them. And they used to have 60-second previews.
I
And
remember-
I downloaded all of those, and that lasted me a little bit of time. But
I remember jerking off to so much weird shit. But it was like weird things but I remember
I can kind of see a nipple. Yeah, it was like the Sears catalog, but online.
I remember in '98 or something like that, there was a girl who streamed. So there was a girl who streamed everything she did live every day from webcams, and she was called Anna Voog or something. It was AnnaVoog.com, and she streamed everything she did in her life. Actually, let's check the web. Let's see if that exists. Anna Voog.
Yeah, Twitter was around for.
Oh my God, dude! Her website is still up.
Is it?
Oh no, wait, no. AnnaCam.com.
Is it archived or is it active?
7-figure online business, webcam, e-commerce explained.
Oh yeah, Skinamax and scrambled Playboy TV. Yeah, but that was cable. This internet
What
was
is this? What happened?
You would get all the fakes for wrestling and shit. It's definitely Stephanie with her tits out. I'm telling you.
AnnaCam.com was her site. Now it's simply adapting to all devices. What the hell is this? It looks like she turned to... Oh, wait, here she is, I think.
Adam says, no, I was born into full-on free hardcore internet porn. Yeah, no kidding. The old MP3 players were badass. The first one I had was actually from a McDonald's Happy Meal.
It's too bad her website is not like it was. It used to be she streamed herself all day, every day, all day long. But I guess now she went into some kind of business and doesn't have a site anymore. Yeah, she was a... Is this really her YouTube? Yeah, this is her YouTube channel. I'm telling you, dude, she used to have these crazy cams. Back in the day. What the fuck? Is this really her? I'm sorry, guys. I'm having such a nostalgia attack because in 90s... in 90s...
It all comes flooding back.
It's all good.
In 96 and I think in 98 or 96, I used to watch her website every day. It would be like her sleeping, her getting up, doing whatever, and you just watch her and you'd be like, I'm watching someone's live webcam. This is crazy. And this is her YouTube channel, it looks like, and that's her place. This reminds me of her old place because she had weird lights going on, and she only has 391 subs on YouTube, and this is a newer video. That's really her. That's too bad because she was a big celebrity at the time. For the internet, people would be thousands of people daily check out her webcams, and it became a news story.
Yeah, and then it just became commonplace.
Oh my
Remember
God,
Shy Girl and all that shit.
This is so weird. I'm on her YouTube right now. This is from February of this year. This is just uploaded the other day. Look at one of the comments up top. I remember you from back in 2000. I'm glad I found you again.
Yeah, see?
Come back to us live on camera again. Wear headphones. That's so funny.
Jack Daniels says, remember burning CDs when you had the perfect mix CD for every occasion? Big binders of all blank CDs.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you used to have playlists. And I remember... I forget what grade it was, but I did a report on Disturbed for one of my the band.
Yeah.
For my English class, and I burnt everybody in the class the CD.
Right.
So I could do it and give it out with my report because the class had to grade you. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some brownie points, and I burnt the whole class the CD.
That's fucking
easy
awesome.
A.
I remember the guys like you. I didn't do a whole lot of it. I used to. You know what I used to do though is. I used to do... This is so retarded. I know I have these clips, too, if anybody ever... I could show them to people. I used to do my own shows and, goofy skits and shows on the... Remember the old sound recorder?
Oh, yeah.
And I would record them on the sound recorder sometimes, but then my uncle told me, oh, no, you got to get a longer... Because I used to be it ends after, 30 seconds. Oh, dude, you remember that old school sound recorder, the original sound recorder? What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, dude, I'm having problems right now. This is so fucking crazy, dude.
I did too. I used to sell those mix CDs too. Yeah,
and I
it
would,
was good money.
I
And
would
then you'd be like, "Oh, you're my friend. I won't charge you the $5 for the, fucking Sublime mix here."
I would do shows and record them and put them on CD and then like
that's crazy.
Give them to people at school. And people would be like, "That was fucking hilarious when you killed the bunny rabbit." I would do like this thing like, "Hey everybody, what's up? I just found a bunny rabbit in the street. My name's Dan. I just found a bunny rabbit. This bunny rabbit's great." Then all of a sudden I'd be like, "But you know what?" I would put together a CD of like 7 of those. Then I would burn a copy, bring it to school, and I'd like play it for people. And they were like, "This is fucking hilarious." And so then I started burning multiple copies and like passing them out. Like, "Here, take this home and listen to this." And just people were like, "That was funny as shit." And people would go around the whole school sometimes. I made fun of my friend who was an asshole to me at one point. My friend did something fucked up to me, and I did something about him, and he was furious with that. It was a song. It was like basically his name, like, "I hate," whatever. I don't want to say his name because I don't want people to look him up and shit. But it was like, "I hate this guy. I hate this guy," like over and over again. And it was like a punk song on the guitar and just shit like that. So literally what I'm doing now, like it's the same, like 1999, I was doing this shit, but in another way. It was fucking weird. To this day I have, who knows about it is Tosevich, my old co-host. He would tell you exactly, because in 2006, or it might be 2004, that kid was at a party and somebody had the CD still from like 1999. And somebody put it on and played it at the party while he was there, and he got pissed off. He said that he got pissed off and stormed out of the room. He was like a JD type. He got real serious about shit, so he was pissed.
Crazy.
Original sound recorder PC. We got to look at that. We can't find that, huh? Fuck. What was that called? Was it called sound recorder?
I think so.
Where the fuck is it? I can't find a video on it. I'm shocked. Can't find a fucking video on it. I like that those other people remember Anavoog too. I'm not crazy. Oh, it probably should type in Windows too, like Windows sound Windows 98 or something like that. Yeah, here it is. Holy fuck. This was the shit, dude. But yeah, my uncle told me about a better program that like wouldn't stop recording. Because sound recorder would stop recording after like 5 seconds or something.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, there it is.
That's so crazy. And you have I had this little microphone.
Yep. I've
got old tapes of all that stuff. And I remember you download MIDIs of the I remember downloading WWF, like Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme on MIDI.
Yep.
In like fucking 98. And they'd have all the clips, too, from Raw that would come up sometimes. And they were all pixelated to shit.
Yeah, WWE used to put them on their website, too. You can download them. The first, like, higher quality one I remember downloading was Taz.
Yeah. Wow, that's even older. I mean, I was going even further back.
No, but I'm saying, like, that was
the first high-quality
one. MP3 quality. That was the first, like, high-quality one I could download that wouldn't be fully distorted. That's how long it took for me not to get like the MIDI format. And
yeah, Turpa, you're right. Playing it in reverse. I remember I would say things in reverse, and then you'd play it in reverse so you could hear it sound funny. Yeah, it'd be weird. Like Narb Slarb Yob, and like then you'd play it in reverse, and it would play it for real, but all fucked up sounding. Funny. Yeah, dude, that shit was wild. We really need to get the fuck out of here. Like this is what the fuck are we doing awake? We gotta go.
Trip.
Well, certainly Jake and Connor gotta go. I know that. I don't know. You guys are insane. You should have stopped me an hour ago.
Hey, it's all right.
We have fun.
I had fun. Right. Okay, I see the DX public workout shit that you sent me. Wow, how the fuck? I typed this in. I didn't get this. Like I swear, what is going on? Well, these are really small photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's you wouldn't see, HD shit.
Yeah, you can't see shit. I was way back here. You definitely wouldn't see me.
Yeah, I tried looking a little bit.
There's them holding Austin back. I'm like back here.
That's crazy.
Somewhere
I would have loved to have been there.
Yeah, I'm back here somewhere. I think right here. Oops. I'm right in up here somewhere. But yeah, you can't even see the fucking... Look at how many people, though, there were. I mean, like, dude...
Oh, so many.
People left fucking school for this. It's me, man. What's up, Boston? Bunch of racist assholes, yeah. Bunch of racist motherfuckers. Oh, this is a better shot. Oh, this is a real good shot. If this was even better, you'd be able to see me. Or you'd be able to see... You can see where I was, at least. Yeah, I'm up, like, right near this tree. Like, there's a wall, like, look right here, and then there's a tree. I'm, like, right to the right of this tree somewhere. Or to the left of the tree. In between. Because it was right near me, not that far from me. So I'm probably... I'm either right here or right here. I can't remember. So, yeah. I'm up there. I actually had a good view. Because because everywhere rises, so you got a good shot of everything. Man, I can't believe I'm here in Boston in front of all these cracker-ass, racist, white boy motherfuckers. But anyway, they threw a battery at the white guy, so maybe I'm cool.
That's cool.
All right. Listen, guys, we're going to get out of here. All right, we had fun. Thanks for watching tonight. We went off the rails here at the end for some nostalgia. Hope you like that. Check out Connor from OKFabe on his YouTube channel, youtube.com/OKFaber, or search OKFabe. And on Friday nights at 8 p.m. on the Fight Network. You can see him there as well, or on his Patreon. Jake DeMarco, he's got a YouTube channel as well. And Twitter account @CountdownEnded. Check him out. Check me out. Check your wife out. And I'll see the rest of you guys on Patreon. Good night, motherfuckers!
Stay sexy.
Fight! Good night, Tommy, you son of a bitch. I'm glad we woke you up, you fucking lard fuck. Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow night on my other channel, youtube.com/corruptedpodcast. Live on my other YouTube tomorrow night at 10 p.m. for Thursday Night Throwdown. I've got to go to the bathroom.